Hello, everyone. This is Eileen, and this is a general reading today. You can ask questions after, and some cards here with the general reading may resonate with you, while others do not. If I'm doing a private reading, then I'm just focusing in on your circumstances. And I am reading the meanings of the cards as well as tuning in on a psychic level. So let's see, to start with, you have the Queen of Wands, you have the Seven of Wands, Six of Cups, Seven of Cups, the Sun card, the Emperor, Seven of Pentacles, and the Wheel of Fortune. Ashika, hi Ashika, glad to see you here. Thanks for joining us. And I want to do a little organizing here. I'm trying to check on some things before I really get into this and get started up here. So let me check. There's a couple of other things I want to go check on real quick. Let's see. Hold on just a second. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Here, there's something I'm trying to organize, and I want to get started here. I was trying to do something. Well, I don't know. I don't know if this is working. There's something I was trying to work on here. Hold on just a second. I'm going to get started on this in a minute. Got a couple of different windows open here. Let's see. Okay. I'm not sure what's going on with that. Sorry about that. Sorry for the delay. Something I've been trying to organize here, and it doesn't seem to be coming together. Oh, well. Okay. Let me get back to the reading. Sorry, everybody. Got so many different things opened up here at one time. Okay. There. Okay, and thank you all for joining me. Sorry for all the delays. Hi, Andrea, Phenomenal Phoenix, Candace. Oh, good. Born Lucky, 007. I like the sound of that. India. Oh, great. Okay, welcome, everybody. Yeah, let me go ahead and continue with this, get started with the reading. I was trying to organize different things at the same time, and um, okay, so let's see. We're starting out with the Queen of Wands card. The wands do represent, and you got Seven of Wands right after that. The wands do represent the fire signs, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, but they also represent your area of work and career, moving forward, taking action. So, Queen of Wands is someone who's real action oriented, hardworking, gets things done. A lot of times, a bit of a workaholic, could be impatient at times or irate with people. If this Queen of Wands thinks other people are taking shortcuts or going too slow or something like that. But otherwise, just a real, very sincere, compassionate, sensitive kind of person, but can be kind of short tempered or, just get easily impatient with others because this person wants to just get things done, get the work done, get it over with, keep going, keep moving. So this is a big action card here with this Queen of Wands. It's accomplishments, it's living a good life, making money, doing well. So you have this kind of strong energy circulating around you, whether you are a fire sign or not. This is good, strong energy, just radiating all over the place here. And it's right above the sun, which is real strong positive energy, the sun card here. So, Queen of Wands, it shows that a lot of you are in a go get things done attitude right now, whether you're male or female. It's just that strong energy of getting things taken care of, working hard, accomplishing things to go get what you want. And so you got really good energy there. You have the Seven of Wands. This is about protecting what you have, because you might have other people who are very competitive with you. I feel like more than just competitive, it's jealousy. I feel like it's people who have not put in the time, the effort, the energy, the focus, the determination that you have been or that you are now. It's like if you weren't embracing these traits before, you could be coming into a whole new area all around this time where you're embracing much more strong, take charge, no nonsense traits here, just to go after your dreams, your goals, whatever it is you're working towards, and start making things happen. Maybe increase your income. Some of you might be self-employed or on the way to being self-employed, or you're just very independent in the way you do your work at your job. You might stand out among others, where if you work for a company, the people, the higher ups, like your work ethic. They like your work attitude of just working really hard. They see you really outshine other workers quite a bit because you're just very determined and have a lot of energy to get things done. But so a lot of people who don't put in the amount of time, the energy, the determination, whatever it is, they could be jealous of you and trying to poke at you in one way or another, maybe talking behind your back, or maybe trying to give you a bad time right to your face in one way or another, trying to find things to pick at you about, criticize you about, petty things, being petty with you. And you're really rising way above that. And you've been down that road before. It's like you don't have time for that. You know what's going on with these people. You know they're small-minded. They're wasting your time. They're wasting their own time. And you just don't have time for it. You're glad you're not in their position. You're not one of them. You've got Six of Cups. Six of Cups. This is like a happiness kind of card with someone in a maybe a romantic sense or close friends. This could be some kind of reunion with someone you haven't seen in a long time. This could have to do with getting together with a friend or someone that you've long been friends with, or possibly someone from a previous lifetime that you were very close to, coming back into this lifetime for you two to get together and have a really close, fun, um, just like best friends relationship. So it could be best friends, but it could also be best friends that turns into a romance and a long-term relationship. So this has very good energy. It's very pure energy. It's like nobody's trying to get away with anything or deceive the other one or pretend there's something they're not. These are two people just being their honest selves from their heart and soul, and really just blending together in a really nice way, and just having happiness and being able to leave a lot of the stress and strife that other people have tried to cause or have caused along the way, and just be free to be who you are, who you were coming to this earth to be anyway, before you had to go through all your different challenges. So a lot of you might be crossing paths with someone that could be from a previous lifetime, or possibly someone that you've known for a long time that you haven't been around in a long time, and the two of you reunite and things are just really magical and special. It's like the two of you just blend together. So this could be a happy romance, but it could just be two friends reuniting and having so much fun together and just having a lot of happy times together. It's happy, light, loving energy here. You have Seven of Cups. You know what I'm even getting? Happiness with pets. Like maybe some of you might get a new pet also, that you bring so much happiness to your home and to your life, whether it's a cat or a dog or a horse or whatever. You might have a new pet in your life that's just brings you so much love and happiness, and you have lots of fun with your new pet or pets also. But I get a lot of person to person energy here. You have Seven of Cups. Seven of Cups is like, it's like you have cups filled, but you're looking at cups that are unfilled also, that you wish to have filled. So in some ways you might not be really appreciating all that you have as much as you should, because the more you appreciate every good thing you have in your life, the more the universe can bring more to appreciate. So these are, see, like the top three cups look like they're all sparkly and look like they're full and full of all sparkly magical energy, and the bottom 4 cups seem to be empty. So in order to fill up those bottom 4 cups, you need to be really grateful, having an attitude of gratitude every day of your life throughout the day. Just get back on track if something upsets you or stresses you out, and be grateful for all the good you have, and start picturing those empty 4 cups being filled and overflowing with all the goodness you deserve, because they will be filling up before long. Oh, I'm seeing more sparkly things around those 4. Actually, at first glance, they look like they were empty. Now I see all kind of sparklies coming out of them as well. So it's like your magic awaits. All you have to do is be just imagining all of your cups overflowing, giving you lots of love and prosperity and all the happiness and all the good things that you desire in your life. So that could be a combination of money and love, a nice home to live in, enjoyable work that feels fulfilling for you, enjoyable activities in your free time, being able to get enough sleep at night, eat healthy, good food, exercise, do all the things that are good for you, for your mind, body, and soul, and have a good balance in your life. So you're not feeling like you have to just work and never have enough. Instead, start feeling like you already have plenty and all of your cups are overflowing. And the more you get into that energy, the more that makes it easier for the universe to fill those cups up for you and bring into your life those different things you want, that you're picturing and imagining that you already have and already being grateful for. You have the sun, which is wonderful, strong energy lighting up your life, just glowing and shining all this healing light upon your life, whatever issues you're having. Some of you may have had different health issues and aches and pains, others of you relationship problems. Some people, I feel, have been hurt in different relationship areas, whether that's romance or with family or your friends, co-workers, whatever. People being harsh in one way or another, or inconsiderate, or just downright hateful. The sun wants to heal you and your entire mind, body, and soul of all of those issues, whatever they are. Financial issues, feeling lack, feeling like there's not enough, like with that 7 of cups, feeling like you need more, you don't have everything you need. The sun wants to fill you up, fill your cups up, fill your life up with healing energy for all areas of your life. This is a great card, and this is not for just right this minute. This is continuing going forward, like going into the springtime, that wonderful sun energy, helping to bring magic to your life, to light up your life. You just need to participate and put out that good energy yourself and work towards what you want with that Queen of Wands energy. Go after it, but feel like you already are so blessed and all of it's there and more coming to you while you're making your plans and working your plan and going after the things you want in your life. You have the Emperor, very strong success energy here with this Emperor card. The Emperor has achieved a lot of success and has a certain amount of authority in their life. And this Emperor energy, I mean, it's a male Emperor here, but it could be male or female energy. So some of you might be embracing this strong, take charge, in control of your life kind of Emperor energy. This could also represent someone around you who has those traits, who might be in a position of authority. This could help you if you're looking for a job or wanting to get a promotion or transfer or something that you want. And this Emperor has that decision-making ability. This Emperor would really appreciate seeing that Queen of Wands kind of work ethic, someone who's got a really strong work ethic. And if they see that in you, then they would want to reward you, because that is the type of person they are. They work really hard and have worked hard for many years for everything they have. And so they respect that in others. And so if they see those kind of traits and that kind of record that you have, then they're going to be much more interested and what they can, how they can help to elevate you in some way, whether you're applying for a job or maybe a promotion where you currently work or anything else in your life where you need a decision, a positive decision from this emperor. And then for others of you, I do feel this emperor represents a potential romantic partner. Some of you might find yourselves getting, being in the presence of this emperor um, person. And for whatever reason, you might be around him for business purposes. And the two of you start getting to know each other little by little and get involved. Or you could already be involved with this person. So you would know if this is someone you're already with. But for some of you, this represents your potential mate coming up in the possibly in the near future if it's not going on right now. And I do feel if this ends up being a partner, like a romantic partner for you, that things would go very slowly because this person's very cautious and works hard. I feel like their work schedule is very, very busy. And also, I just feel like you would not be real sure about this. Also, you might tend to be a little standoffish because you're not so sure what's going on in this person's life. Maybe they're involved with somebody else or whatever. This is the type of person who identifies with being with a permanent partner. So I feel like both of you would be going kind of slow and being cautious, but for your own reasons to protect yourselves. Plus, I think this emperor is very busy in their work. Seven of Pentacles. This is you sowing your seeds, watching them develop and grow to fruition. It's like you're not quite ready for the harvest yet, but you're working and you're receiving a lot of abundance already. It's like you already feel it. You already see and feel all this abundance and prosperity and things paying off for you. And so you're up ahead. It looks like you're getting to a point where you can, maybe you were working real hard, like in this Queen of Wands figure here, and defending what you have with that Seven of Wands. And then as time is going by, and you've already planted your seeds and you're getting things underway and things are moving along for you, you might start feeling like you can relax a little bit more and kind of balance your life out a little better so you're not being a workaholic and just exhausting yourself, where you're getting a better balance of work and rest and recreation, your own quiet time in nature and whatever, so you can enjoy what you do have already and what you see coming for you. And that's a good way to be, because you can imagine and see the good that's still coming into your life as it's flowing, because I feel a lot of good energy and prosperity, abundance, good things flowing into your life in a very natural, harmonious manner, where you're kind of just in it and surrounded by it and everything swirling around and coming to you. It's like you have a lot and there's plenty more where that came from. And it's such a nice feeling because you have been putting your heart and soul into this. This is what represents who you are. Your life purpose, that just came into my mind, your life purpose, what's from your heart and soul, what you had originally come to this earth plane to do, that you're finally accomplishing these things. Even if you're still way, you still have a lot further to go. It's like you're in it. You're in it. You're in the stream there. Then you've got the Wheel of Fortune. This is talking about things changing for the better, coming into your favor now, coming, just things getting better for you. And so if you have felt that you're at the bottom of that wheel, it's like, and look at the angels, you got an angel at every corner there. It's time for things to go your way now. It's time for things, the wheel, to start turning in your favor now. And so this is further confirmation that you're finally, if you've been like in a rut of some kind, in some challenging situation, that things are finally moving along for you. And so this is a real good omen to be ending with, that the universe is saying, yes, things are finally moving along for you. And it's like things are going really well. Oh, hi, Ling. I'm just noticing everybody here. Sue, who did I pass up? I just passed up a few other ones. Candace. Oh, birthday twin. Yeah, Elisa. Yeah, Elisa. I wanted to make sure I said that. I already said hi to Ashika. Cyber. Oh, great, Cyber. Thank you. Okay, great. That's on PayPal, I'm guessing. Thank you so much. And yes, good morning and good evening for you, Ling. What time is it? Is it like 2 in the morning for you or something, Ling? It would be morning. Um, Sue. Oh, you sent a PayPal. Thank you. Jess. Hi, Jess. Let's see. I already said hi to Born Lucky Sharon. Hi, Sharon. Darlene, Sue. I said hi to Sue. You, Smitty. Thank you. And there's Ling. Okay, I was just scrolling down to see everybody that joined on. Okay, and so let's see. You've got. Let me get a drink of water, and then you got some oracle cards here. Okay, so for your oracle cards, you've got don't stop. So whatever you're doing, keep going, keep that energy going, keep those plans going, keep moving forward here. Don't stop. Okay. And then you've got 7 of Spring. Be assertive. Don't back down from what you believe. Courageously stand up for yourself. See, this ties in right here with that 7 of Wands, defending yourself, defending your beliefs, defending your position. So some of you might have people challenging you in one way or another. And I really feel this is jealousy. I get that so strong from that. That's 7 of Wands, and I'm getting it here. It's people who are on a lower level than you, and they want to pull you down where they are. They don't want you. They see this confident air in you, and they don't like it. So now that's it's general reading. So some of these cards may not resonate with you, but for those of you that it does, you know what I'm talking about. You might have a few people around you, or a handful, or whatever, that really don't like seeing you confident, living your true life, being who you are from the inside out, going after your dreams. They really resent that because they don't know how to get up there where you are. They don't know how to do that. So they want to pull you down. So you'll be down on their level and be among the miserable, complaining all the time. You've got soulmate relationship. New romance with a spiritual basis is here for you now. Let's see what else you have. Dreams. Believe in your dreams. That's so true. Believe in your dreams. Yeah, because you can't, don't worry about if other people believe in your dreams or not. That's too bad if they do or they don't. It's not their dreams. Let them have their own dreams if they want to do that. But don't, you're better off keeping a lot of your dreams and your plans to yourself, because there's so many people who either they don't believe in themselves, so they don't believe in you, or they don't want you to believe in yourself, or who knows what it is, different scenarios, jealousy or insecurities or whatever it is. You believe in your dreams and you keep making your plans and keep as much of it private as you can until maybe everything's out in the open where you're realizing more dreams. But until that time, keep it as private as possible, because there's always people who want to throw you off track, or they get insecure or jealous or whatever, so they want to make you believe you can't accomplish your dreams. And you have angel therapy. Archangel Raphael, give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. Okay, all right, so you got some good messages there. Oh, thank you, Candace. Okay. Yeah, Ling, it's early. I'm traveling on the way to the airport going home. Oh, wow. Yeah, because I'm guessing for you, is it like 2:19 in the morning or something? 2:19, 2:20 in the morning? 'Cause I think you said you were 13 hours later than us, and it's almost 1:30 in the afternoon. Yeah, Sharon, I know what you mean. I have done that too. Mrs. G, hello, Mrs. G. I've done that too in the past, Sharon, and now it's like, I think I'd rather just share things on a need to know basis. Because you never know. Some people might really be rooting for you and really want things to go well for you, while other people are secretly jealous. Even if they're people close to you, they could be some so-called friends or coworkers or relatives or whatever who are supposed to be on your side, but they're secretly jealous or insecure. So yeah, I mean, I have learned the hard way, keep my dreams to myself, keep my plans to myself, and when things start coming out in the open because things are culminating and just coming to the surface where, then they see what's going, well, fine, whatever, but along the way, I'd rather be putting my building blocks in place and keeping as much of it private as possible. Oh, let's see. Ling says it's 3:20. Oh, you're more hours than I thought, Ling. So you're 14 hours later than me. I'm in Korea going back to my country. It's freezing here. I don't know what 10 Celsius is. We use Fahrenheit here. So I don't know. -10 Celsius. It sounds cold though. If you say it's freezing, I believe you. So I hate freezing cold weather. So yeah, Ling. So it's good if you're traveling and you caught the live stream because you're traveling. Angelique. Hello, Angelique. New here. Good. Welcome. Welcome. Let's see. Angelique, can I get a guidance message? How to start my life again with Janir. Okay. So what I'm doing first of all, and thank you so much for your PayPal donations. It really makes a difference for the better. Thank you all for your donations. I see you, Smitty, there. Thank you so much. What I'm going to do first, and Ling, thank you for your donation. Whoever made a donation, I'm going to do their reading first, and then anyone else that I've got time for, then I'll pull cards for you. Okay. So let me try to get myself better organized here again. I'm switching things back and forth on my computer screen. Okay, let's see. Oh yeah, I see some payments on my PayPal. Thank you all so much for the PayPals. But I appreciate all donations. I truly do. It's just with PayPal, it goes directly into my account. There's no middleman. You know what I'm talking about with that. So, okay, I see Candace here. Okay, so I'm going to make a note of everybody in order of how they paid and do theirs, and then anyone else that has not made a donation, I'll see how many of yours I can answer after that, okay? Okay, let's see. Just hang with me here. I'm just putting everybody in order. Looking at my email because PayPal sends me an email whenever somebody makes a donation. So I'm going through my emails and checking off all of them in the order they came in. I think that's the order, if I did that right. Oh, I think I'm getting them backwards. Yes, I got to go the opposite order of the way I'm writing them down then. Okay, let me see. Just have a little patience with me, please. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's that one. And, okay, there's Susan. I just wrote down Elisa. There's Susan. Okay. Okay, VM. Okay. Okay, I've got VM. Valicia. That's a nice name, Valicia. And if anyone else has made a PayPal that I'm not mentioning, please tell me and I'll check on it. Okay. Let me get back to where you all are now. Okay. Now I'm going to look and see because I got myself confused about whose was. A couple of them came in right at the same time on PayPal, it looks like. Okay. It's looking like, wait, let's go back. Wait, Cyber, what name are you under? You said PayPal. I can't remember. I know you've done it before, but I don't remember. Cyber, oh, my initials are VE. Wait. I'm getting myself mixed up. Cyber, what would it say VE on the PayPal? Because I wrote down, I've got Candace, Elisa, Susan, and VM, Felicia. And then I see Ling here on the chat. So somebody, Cyber, let me know. I know you told me before your first name, and I don't remember. So I'll know from the order who's who here. Sorry about that. Okay, Sue, I saw Sue. Oh, what's coming in 24? Sue wants. Okay. Let me write that down. Okay. And thank you, Sue. Thank you all, actually, for your donation. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I see. Okay, Elisa, I see your question here. Okay, then you, Smitty. Thank you also. I just want to get everybody's in the order. I'm trying to get them as close to the order they came in as possible. Oh, you're welcome, Ling. Thank you. I'm glad. Elisa, yeah, I've got yours. Candace. Okay, Candace, yeah, I've got yours. $10. Thank you so much. Let's see. I'm scrolling down here. Well, I don't see Cyber. Cyber, what name are you on under? What's your first name on the PayPal? Donated. My initials are VE. I've got VM, Felicia. Well, I wrote down VM. Maybe that's Felicia. Let me go back to the PayPal screen. Candace. Okay, I know we got a lot. Elisa. Sue. Got those two. That's clear. VM. Cyber, are you VM? Felicia? Is that you? That's the only one I'm not sure of. Felicia. VM. And your last name, it looks like. Yeah. Yeah, it's VM and your last name. I'm guessing that's Cyber. Or speak up if you're not. Okay. Let me get away from this for now. And get back to the reading. See if I got an answer here from Cyber. Felicia. Oh, that's Cyber. Okay, good. Felicia. Okay, and thank you so much for the 2110. Okay, let's. Sorry, everybody. I'm just trying to be as fair and get everything in order as I can here. So I'm doing things in the right order and acknowledging everybody. Okay. Okay, so I think Cyber is first. Okay. I think you're first, Cyber. All right. So let me make a note here. That's what I believe. I think, well, yours is the first comment that it said it. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. So, Chelsea. Hi, Chelsea. Oh, Okay, Lynn, good. Yeah, please rewind later if you're not on. Okay. Okay. So I'm going back. So you're first, Cyber, and I am scrolling back up to see if you asked me something specific. Is your partner being faithful? The first thing I get is that he or she, whoever, they tend to be kind of flirtatious and lightweight with other people. I'm getting that. I don't know if you see that when you're together, if this person tends to be kind of friendly, like friendly in a way that seems flirtatious, like somebody who's single and interested in others. That's the image I'm getting, that maybe that's what they do when you're not around. I don't know if you've seen that right in front of you happen. That's what I'm getting, some of that kind of behavior. Now, whether or not um, they're actually doing something and following through. Wait, I'm looking here. Felicia, yeah, Felicia. Let me shuffle some cards for you. But I do feel that this person tends to be kind of on the flirtatious side with other people, and tends to kind of feel like they are free to date others if they want. So, is this some kind of situation where you two are not always with each other? Do you live a little ways apart, or do they work with a lot of other people, and the two of you don't cross paths, or you don't have as much quality time with each other, maybe because you're both busy with your jobs, or maybe you've got one of you or both of you is on the road a lot, or something like that. I'm just feeling that they tend to be they come across around other people sometime. If they meet someone they're attracted to, they come across almost like they're single. I'm just not, I hate to come right out and say, oh, yes, this person's cheating on you. But they do tend to come across as if they're free. Yeah, thank you so much for your donation, Cyber. Um, does this person, I see yes here. Were you saying yes, that they do come across kind of like they're flirtatious, or yes, that you two are not around each other a lot with work and everything? That's what I'm getting, that um, it's not like you two don't get to spend quite as much quality time as might be desired. And a lot of it might be work related, or even if you live a little distance from one another, or if you are living real close or living with each other or whatever. Maybe you're both really busy with your work, your jobs, your obligations, and that kind of thing. And I just feel like this person you're with, it's almost like they prefer to feel like they're free, their life belongs to them, that what they do, if they go and if they meet somebody else, almost like they would want, like they are capable of meeting someone else and trying to keep it a secret. But I don't know if there's a whole lot of follow through going on. But right now, I hate to say there is when maybe there's not, but I get that kind of interest, that kind of desire to flirt with others. Um, this person's attracted to people that that are younger and good looking and stuff like that, is what I'm getting. And that's who they tend to flirt with more, someone that might be a little younger than them and good looking and seems single and free and kind of energetic and all that kind of thing. And I just get an image of them acting like they are maybe more available than they really are available, if they're in a committed relationship with you. this person X when they're away from you. And you might even see it when you're with them. You might notice that their eyes kind of light up when they see somebody that looks young and attractive or something like that, energetic. I'm just feeling like they like that, and they might get some little fantasy in their head about getting together with somebody like that they find themselves attracted to. And so I do feel a sense that they don't feel as strongly committed in the relationship maybe as you do. But I feel like a lot of it has to do with the fact that maybe you two don't spend, well, it feels like your personalities do have some differences. They are somewhat different, but also I feel like this person feels like they're afraid of missing out on things in life also. They feel like, uh, it's like they, I feel like they want to be in a committed relationship, but then they want to feel, half of them wants to be, likes feeling that commitment, that togetherness with you. Like one side feels like that's nice, it's right, it's good. And then there's another part of them that feels like they really just wanna be free and feel like they're free and single and can do what they want and have fun. The other side of them wants to have fun and new experiences with different people and stuff like that. So, oh, okay, Candace. Yeah, I'll be getting to you soon too. I see your donation here. Thank you so much. So, I do tend to feel like, it's a tricky situation, and I would not be comfortable with that person myself. I would, if I was involved with somebody like that, because you can sense things and know things even if the person's trying to put on a completely different face in front of you, but yet or you have a sense or get feelings about this, or maybe you see little glimpses of that in their personality. And so ah, there you go. You're married, but he does travel for work and he's cheated before. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. And I mean, to me, I feel like once somebody does something across me like that, it's like I feel like I could never trust them again. That's how I am. I know a lot of people, they want to just forget stuff and keep moving forward and work on it, but I don't know. If it was me, I wouldn't be able to ever forget that, and ever, I might forgive the person, but I would always know that they could do that again. Yeah. Uh-huh. It sounds like him. That's what I'm seeing. But yet he's well aware that he's committed to you, and it's like you two belong together. It's almost like he's got that kind of feeling in one way. I believe because you two were together in a previous lifetime. That's what I believe here. And so I feel like you had a very close relationship in a previous lifetime. Like, there have been times you 2 just feel so tightly connected and interwoven with each other, um, and I feel like it was like that in the previous lifetime, but I do feel like in this lifetime, and I don't know if there was some similar scenario in the previous lifetime, but in this lifetime, he really, um I'm like that too, yeah. My Eileen, my husband, the same way. I don't trust him. You see that? Yeah, if you can't trust somebody, it's like, what do you have, you know? So, yeah, that's how I see him behaving when he's away from you. And then you might even see, if you 2 are out having dinner or lunch, or, just out and about, that you might see him noticing someone else, even if they're trying to be cool about it or something. But I feel like when he's out traveling and everything, yes, I feel like he does flirt. He does have this little fantasy in his head about being single and free and having fun. I feel like he wants to have fun, and I do feel like it's with someone younger and bouncy and energetic. That's what I'm getting, that he's drawn to that younger type who's all young and single and fun loving, because he wants to be that way. So I don't know if he's at an age. You used to hear this term a lot. I don't really hear that term anymore. People are working into their 70s and 80s. I mean, my son teaches at the local college, and he's told me about other instructors there that look to him like they're in their 80s or something. It's the ages have all age brackets. Things have changed from the old days where if somebody got to be 40 years old, they were over the hill or something. I mean, nowadays that's still young in their 40s, but I mean, they used to refer to a middle age. Wait, what was that called? They would say men would have that, the middle age. It was right on the tip of my tongue before I started talking about. Um, oh darn it, I forgot that term. Oh, hi, Liz. The middle, whatever it was. It's like they want to be, if somebody gets to be in their 40s or 50s, all of a sudden they want to start acting like they're in their 20s again. And I can't remember the term, but you used to hear that all the time years ago. It was like a common phrase they would say about men in that age bracket. But I mean, I'm sure it could be men or women, but especially men. Midlife crisis, that's what they used to call that, and I never hear that term so much anymore, but years ago, I used to hear that all the time. "Oh, that guy's having a midlife crisis," because he was cheating on his wife. He wanted to go in with someone much younger. Maybe he was in his 40s and went and found somebody in their 20s. I'm kinda getting that impression of your husband. I don't know what age bracket he's in, but I'm kinda getting that impression of him, and I wouldn't necessarily put a label on it. I'm just feeling like he wants to, have fun, and he feels like he's been missing out on fun in his life. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You filed for divorce, but he begs to stay, yet he's shady. I know. It's like he wants cake and eat it too. That's typical scenario. They want to feel the comfort and security of having a partner, a mate, a home, and the thing is you 2 have a bond from a previous lifetime, and those are hard to break also. Although, obviously, you're willing to break that right in half since you did file for divorce. I'd be doing the same thing and be like, "No, I don't think so. No way. This bond's getting broken." So, 2 pieces. So, and you sound like you're like that, Cyber, and Felicia, it's a pretty name. Um yeah, I don't blame you at all, and you have to do what's right for you and your life because you deserve a guy who truly appreciates all the good you have, all that you have to offer, enough that they don't need to go looking around and go have some little fun flings and act like they're in their 20s and all that again. You need someone who really deserves, who's really grown up enough and matured enough that they've had enough. They can have fun with you, have the times with you. They don't need to go have fun with somebody, younger or seemingly free and young and sexy or whatever they're seeing out there. But that's how I'm seeing that image of him when he's out somewhere, even on an airplane. I don't know if he travels by air much. I feel like even if he's on an airplane, he might be, if he sees some young pretty thing, he's flirting with that person. I mean, it's not funny if you're involved with the person, but midlife crisis. That's right. Yeah, that's what. Yeah. So, he's having what, if you wanna put a label on it, yeah, that's what he's doing. But, it doesn't mean you just gotta tolerate it and wait for him to get past it. I sure as heck wouldn't if it were me. You do, deserve someone who is worthy of you, someone who sees so much quality in you that if they wanna have fun, they're wanting to have fun with you. It's like you 2 of you go do things and have a lot of fun together. Go go to Universal Studios or somewhere and have a good time, or go take a trip somewhere, or do some fun stuff together instead of having to go elsewhere to go have your fun. So, and there, if you are free, I really feel like there's going to be a guy that comes along that truly deserves your attention, and because he will value you. There is a guy out there who's just, I mean, he's a gem, a gem. He's good quality. I feel like he's got a good job. He's got a good income. He's got it together. He might be divorced himself, and I feel like he's gonna truly appreciate you. He's got a more mature frame of mind, but he wants to have fun too, but I mean, he's got it together. He doesn't need to go chasing after younger people or whatever. He's going to be very attracted to you and want to have a real relationship with you that matters. And he's going to see you like gold, like you're like gold shining in front of him. So he's not going to be thinking, oh, you're good to have at home cooking some meals and keeping the house together while he goes out having fun. He's going to look at you like, he doesn't want you getting stuck doing all the chores all the time. He wants to have fun with you. The two of you go out and have a good time, take some trips, or just go locally and have a good time together. He's going to be feeling more that way. And yet he's going to enjoy his time at home with you also. That's what I'm seeing coming up for you, Felicia, when you get free. So I don't blame you that you're moving on. And I mean, if your current person is begging and all that, uh, you've probably heard all that stuff before anyway. I mean, it's like, um, it's almost like the boy who cries wolf, they just keep over and over again and it's all phony. So, the thing is, he doesn't want to he wants that comfort of somebody being there with him, being there at home when he goes home, having food in the refrigerator, clean towels, all that kind of stuff. Not going home to an empty house or a place to live. And and you're that sense of comfort for him. But you deserve way more than just to be somebody's cushion. So yeah, you need to go ahead, and you've got good cards here too. It looks like there's going to be someone once you get free that this person could be from a previous lifetime, because it does look like you're going to have someone that's a real good match for you. You've got the Four of Wands. This is celebrating with someone that really does love you. This is who I was seeing, someone who really does appreciate you, sees the good in you, and values you. They're a valuable person because they got it together like you do. So they don't need to be out running around and seeing what else is out there, or giving you one story and then behind your back doing something else. This person they're not built that way to begin with. They're really not. They're much more down to earth and honest and sincere. They're much more like you. You're going to be cautious in the beginning after being burned. You're not going to be quick to just race to something, but you will be observing and listening to what this person has to say. It's like you're giving them the time to show you who they are, and you're being very open and very non-judgmental about this person, because you want to have someone that's good quality for you. So when you see those kind of good quality traits, you're going to slow down and let them show you those traits. And yeah. Yeah. You've got, you know who this is. Your current person is lying and being, he's got those kind of energies swirling around him where he just wants to enjoy himself, and he can come across very sincere. Also, I feel like he comes across very sincere with others that he's around. He might be a good salesperson if he does any kind of sales in his work or anything, because he can be very convincing when he speaks to people, really turn on the charm and really fool people. And it's just to get his way. And so I feel like he's this way when he meets other people. He's trying to be this way with you. He's that way in business, I feel like also. He's got those kind of personality traits. And you've got the Chariot here where you're moving forward and you're doing the right thing for your life. You may have been waiting on him at one point, waiting to give him a chance, give him the benefit of the doubt, but he doesn't show up for you the way he needs to. So you're ready to move your Chariot forward and just keep going. And you're a very strong person also. So you don't even need another person. You're very strong and independent, self-reliant. You have a good head on your shoulders. You're very hardworking. I get that Queen of Wands energy with you. You're a very hardworking person, and it looks like you're going to be living a much better life in the future, where you really feel like you're got a lot more happiness. Your money's going to be good. It looks like you get to really enjoy your life and feel good, and you'll be celebrating. You got that Nine of Cups. A wish comes true for you. So you're going to have real love. You want real love. You want heart to heart real love in your life. And even though you want the passion and all that, you got the Lover's card where you might enter this relationship that you might go into, becomes very passionate and all that, but you want true heart-to-heart love, and you're going to end up getting that. So it's not just going to be the passionate part, it's going to be the just real love, of someone who's loyal. You'll have the loyalty that you deserve. Yeah. Yeah. Mm. Oh, yeah. Okay. Oh, Candace is saying yeah, sounds like your husband. Yeah, yours is a narcissist. Yeah, so, um, Cyber, Felicia, let me pull you a couple of oracle cards here. Oh, wow. Okay, you got a new dawn. The worst is now behind you, and positive new experiences are on the horizon. That's because you're making the decision to cut the cord. That is what that's all about. Okay, let's see what else you have here. I'm trying to get my hands on another card for you from a deck here. Let's see. You have opportunity. Okay, that's good. Let me get you another angel card. You've got Angel Isaiah. It's a good time to give birth to new ideas and situations in your life. I am watching over you, guiding you, and protecting you during these changes. That's nice. You see that? You see that? That's just further confirmation you're on the right track. And then you've got overcoming difficulties. Archangel Jeremiah, the worst is now behind you, and you are surmounting any previous challenges. Yeah, so you're on the right track there. You're on the right track, Cyber. So, okay, so I hope that helps, and thank you very much for your donation. So, okay, Candace. Candace might be one of the next ones in line. I know it's Sue, it's Elisa. Ling said she's going to be backing hers in case, because she may not be on, but she is going to yeah, go and rewind and listen to it, because Angie from Australia. Hi, Angie. Okay, and hold on a second. Let me see. So it might be Candace that's next in line, actually, because a couple of you actually, it looked like on PayPal, were doing your donations right about the same time. Let's see. Birthday twin is Candace. Yeah, March 22nd. Yeah, it's two months, just about 2 months from now, Candace. Happy birthday in advance. Let's see. Okay, and Ling, I'm going to get to you too. Let me do some of these also. I don't know if Ling's still with us, because she said if she's not, because she is traveling right now. All right. Well, okay, I'll tell you whose comment I see next about making a donation. Well, I see Ling, and I see Sue here wants a reading on 24. Let me do Ling, because I don't know, Ling, if you're still here or not. I'll do Ling next, because Ling was next in line on the messages here. ST, current feelings and next actions towards me. Let me pick up some cards, Ling. Let's see. Okay, let's see. Let me shuffle some cards. I'm shuffling some cards for Ling. Ling, when you do listen to this, I don't know if you're still with us right now, because you had mentioned you might be, because you're in the middle of traveling and everything, you might not be available for a while, and then go back and listen to it. I'm feeling a lot of busyness with ST. That's what I'm feeling like. That I do feel like he thinks about you quite a bit. I don't know if you two talk on the phone a lot with each other, some kind of messages. I'm almost wondering if you two get to talk on the phone a lot, because I am feeling that you're on his mind quite a bit. So, and that's good. But I do get a lot of what I believe is business interest going on with ST right now, that there's a lot of business that he's thinking about. So he might be more focusing on that. He might have a lot of things going on right now that is keeping him very busy. Let's see. You got the Sun card here. This is such a good energy, this Sun card. Three of Wands, moving forward. Eight of Cups, like you're moving on from some circumstances that were not serving you well. Page of Wands is good news in work for you and career, some kind of good news or about money, but you got the sun shining on your endeavors here. Three of Wands, like making your decisions about how you're moving forward next. But with ST, I just keep feeling like he's got so much going on. Maybe both of you are very busy right now. You've got justice, things being made fair for you. So, um, I feel like he thinks in terms of you and him getting together again and spending time together. He looks at you as someone that he could be serious with. I don't know if he's already been expressing that to you or not, Ling. He looks like someone that, he identifies with the idea of being serious with you, for the two of you. And there's a lot about you that he really identifies with. I do believe you two have a connection from a previous lifetime. Not only that, I feel like he actually sees traits in you that he sees who I believe to be his mother or some other older female figure in his life, maybe a close aunt or his mother. He sees some kind of traits in you that he feels are solid traits that he relates back to an older female family member. And he appreciates that. I'll put it that way. He appreciates it. It's not something he doesn't like. It's something he appreciates. He sees it as maybe some kind of wisdom or intelligence or good common sense, good traits, solid traits, character traits. And I feel like he kind of sees some of those traits in you that he sees in the family member that he respects. And so that's a good thing in your favor. But he's very conscious of you quite a bit of the time. I just feel there's a lot of, it feels like business and work related things really keeping his mind and his activities busy. I don't know if he has to travel sometime for his work or something. I'm not sure. Maybe with his family or something. I just feel busyness around him also. It's like both of you are busy at the time. But yeah, so still good positive feelings, but he does look at you and he likes being playful with you, but he looks at you on a serious side also, which is good. It's nice to have that combination rather than somebody just looking at you in one way or the other, because then, as I was just talking about with with cyber, if they only see you in one way, then they might want to seek that other way out elsewhere. And he sees both sides in you. He sees the fun, the playful, the cute, the charming, but he sees intelligence, good logical thinking, a good head on your shoulder, steady, stable, honest. He sees that side of you also. So he likes the balance. He likes that. Kind of like when you get the justice, like the scales being balanced. There's balance there. He appreciates that. So anyway, I hope that helps, Ling. Thank you. I don't know if you're with us right now or you'll catch it and listen to it after a while. Okay. And then I believe, let me see, I'll scroll down and see if Ling made a comment. Otherwise, I'm guessing she's going to come back and listen to it in a little while. Oh, Mrs. G says, do you have another way to receive payment? By PayPal, I don't know what, are you on, oh, okay, Ling. All right, so you're there. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you, Ling. Here, let me grab you a, yeah, can you do PayPal, Mrs. G? Oh, here's for you, Ling. Make a wish. This is a magical moment. Make a wish and enjoy its manifestation. Mrs. G, you're asking if I have another way to receive payment. I've got PayPal and Cash App and Zelle. Yeah, I'm not on either of those things. I don't know. I know on PayPal, they say they have other ways people can pay now. They've added some of those other um, methods. So I don't know if Cash App and Zelle. Oh, Elisa's here. Good. I don't know if Cash App and Zelle are among them. It could be. You could click on my PayPal link, which is in the text, near the video. Um, it says donate to my channel, and then there's a link to my PayPal. Oh, Ling says, I just made a wish looking at the full moon just now on the way to the airport. Oh, I love it, Ling. Um, oh, Candace says she can pay with cash on PayPal. Yeah, check that out because PayPal now, they used to only be use your credit card or a PayPal account. And I've noticed I've just haven't taken the time to read up on all the different methods. And I don't know if I'm supposed to approve of something ahead of time. I'm not sure. I haven't taken the time when I either get an email or I'm on my PayPal account really to go through all the steps with it. I need to look into it further. But I would say click on the PayPal link and see if they offer you some other options to make a payment, to make a donation, and see if anything else works. Candace says Cash App is on PayPal. Yeah, check it out, Mrs. G. See if that'll work for you on my PayPal link. Okay, and let me see. Is Candace might be the next one in line, actually. Let me see here. So that was Ling. Let me scroll back up here. Candace, yeah, March 22nd, like me. Okay, here's Elisa. Elisa just said she's here, Ling. Sue sends a donation. Wait, let me go back up here. Ling. Okay, I think it's Sue that's next, okay? Because Sue was the next one in the messages here that said I sent a PayPal. And probably Sue and Candace were right about, and Elisa, I know you were all very close sending those donations, but I see Sue next in the comments after Ling. So let me go ahead and do Sue's now. Okay, let me see if I can post that. And then Sue, oh, that's right. Sue wants to 2024, a reading for 24. So I'm going down the list as people were either I saw where they made a donation or they were announcing to me they made a donation. Let's see. Scrolling down here again. Patricia, hi Patricia. Let's see. Ria, hello Ria. Oh, Link said he's busy. We didn't. That's what I'm getting. Lots of busyness going on there. Oh, thank you, Darlene. I know what I'm going to have to do. They might be coming off of Facebook. Facebook is loaded with the scammers. What I do, is just I would have to hold up all of you to go in and delete them. Now I'm going to be banning them. They won't be. I'll block them. Anyone who's trying to get you to contact them and do all that mumbo jumbo, they will be blocked. But there's so many of them. They come out of the woodwork. I've blocked, and it seems to come mostly from Facebook. So whoever anybody who's posting these messages saying, message me, blah, 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 whatever, you know, better make it good the first time. You'll be blocked. You won't be back. So, okay. All right. Good grief. I got so bogged down. This is, okay. So now that was, thanks, Sue. Okay. Here we go. And Sue wanted a 24 reading. Okay. Thank you, Sue. Thank you all for your patience. Also, I'm scrolling up and down here. Okay, she wants a 2024. This is for Sue. And thank you for your $10 PayPal donation, Sue. Let me go ahead and shuffle some cards for Sue and see for your 2024 here. Okay, this is Sue. Okay, let's see. Sue, look, right off the bat while I'm shuffling, this is jumping out at me. 10 of Cups, happy home life for you. Yeah, there's something that'll be, I feel like you're going to have a refreshing change in your, oh, okay, it went through. Thanks. Oh, thank you, Mrs. G. Okay, thank you. I'll go check on that too. I've got my email up. PayPal sends me. That's good to know because I need to go and read about all those different methods PayPal accepts now because I haven't even learned about it. Let me get a drink of my water. Okay, so this is Sue. She wants a 2024 overview reading. But yes, Sue, the first thing that's coming out is you have the ability in your life in 2024 for just a really fresh, new beginning, kind of like spring. You know, in the springtime, everything's new and nice weather and plants are growing, the flowers are blooming and all that. This is your potential now for this year. I feel like you've got heavenly energies, the universe, you've got the angels on your side to do this. So whatever has bogged you down and been that you've been bogged down in some areas of your life, this is the time now, right now. Don't even wait until you get further into 24 because somehow you'll get shortchanged. That's what I'm getting right now. I don't know what that has to do with. You should know that yourself. Um, um, Sue, whatever it is that has bogged you down in your life, because maybe some areas are going okay, and then other areas you're feeling like you're getting held back in some way or another. You need to get yourself free from whatever has been pinning you down in whatever areas of life that could be. And little by little, and sometimes you can't change things overnight. You have to work at it little by little and chip away at things. But that's what I'm getting here, the image and the feelings I'm getting for you for 2024. Don't wait too far into 24 to get started because you are going to get shortchanged if you do. You might have some changes go through, but you'll still be bogged down in other areas. I'm getting images very clearly for you, Sue, that you need to get started right now while we're still in January. This is the time to start lifting things up and looking under the surface and deciding, okay, do I need to still have this? This is kind of a sticky area of my life. I've been kind of getting pinned down here. Is there a different way I can deal with this, or can I eliminate this, whatever it is? Sometimes it's habits. Sometimes it's just patterns and habits that you have that you can change or let go of, to get new habits. It's almost like having a habit of not exercising at all, and so you don't have much energy, or you find you gain weight easily because you're not getting enough exercise. So you start exercising, and then all of a sudden you got more energy, and maybe then you want to start eating healthier foods. It could be as simple as those kind of lifestyle changes. I'm not sure. You need to look at all aspects of your life, Sue, and be thinking about this right now, though, while we're in January. This is the time to start making a plan for yourself and start working this plan, because you can really set yourself free in 2024 over the course of the year and feel so much lighter. I'm feeling there is some area of your life that feels like it's heaviness, kind of like you're being weighed down with something, almost like a blanket burdening you on one part of your life, a heavy blanket that you need to remove and shake things up a bit. So maybe you just need to kind of reorganize some parts of your life, maybe reorganize stuff in your own home, and clear some clutter. Yeah, that might, if you have any clutter, you might be the type that I aspire to be, who's got a place for everything and everything in its place and is neat and tidy. If you're like that, oh my God, that's my dream. Anyway, but if you're a cluttery type, or things accumulate around you or whatever, maybe you need to clear some clutter, do some things like that, because you start feeling lighter and airier when you do. I know I do. When I finally get around to decluttering different areas, I'll just start feeling so much lighter and better. So that's something I need to keep chipping away at and working a little bit at every day. But it could be things like that. It's something in your life that you do have control over, even if you don't have control over everything. There's certain things you can make changes into over the whole year, though, like a little bit a month. That's what I'm getting. Keep doing something every month. Don't think you're going to be doing one big thing all at one time over a 2 or 3 month period. It's not going to work the way you want it. It's going to be trying to lift too much weight at one time. You need to do a little bit at a time every month, because this year, 2024, can really be a wonderful turning point for you, where you just brush things off that you no longer need. It might be a way of thinking, living, feeling. It can encompass so many different things. I don't know if you have someone special. I don't know if you had already said you had someone in your life, because I get confused about who said what. Let me scroll up and see if I see some comments from you here. Let's see. This is Sue. I'm scrolling, looking for Sue here. See, I think you just asked for an overview for 2024. But I'm searching. Yeah, I don't see anything else other than you. I'm scrolling way up. I don't see anything other than you. Let's see. Oh, I just see what's coming in 24. Okay. All right. Because I didn't know if you said we're referring to anything else. Oh, you don't currently have someone in your life. Okay. Well, that's good news, because this is showing someone entering your life up ahead. But I feel like you already have things worked out pretty well for yourself by the time this person comes along. That's what I feel like. You have a good routine, a good thing going. You got your home the way you want it. You're happy in your home. You're enjoying it. You're just having good habits in your life. So whatever, if you've got any kind of lifestyle changes, habits to change, whatever, keep working on a little bit every month. That's how I keep seeing very clearly for you. I'm being shown this. That's why I keep emphasizing. I don't mean to keep repeating it myself. I'm seeing this. This is being shown to me very clearly, because this is a whole new beginning for you now in 2024. But you're the architect here. You're the one doing the work. You're the one organizing. You're the one making the changes little by little every month throughout each month. And then after, it's kind of like along the way, while you've got a lot of things balanced out for yourself and you're just kind of living the good life for yourself, someone nice comes along. And they're very nice and they're inspired by you. I feel like this person will be inspired by you, and they're going to show you. And I feel like he will be very well balanced, like you are also, Sue. And so he's going to really admire you. He's going to have, be a good quality person, have some sensitivity within himself. Um, I feel like both of you have a lot of spiritual traits. That's what I feel like. Both of you have a lot of spirituality inside of yourselves. And so he's going to really admire you and want to spend a lot of quality time with you. He's going to be so inspired by you that I feel like it's going to inspire. He's going to be watching you and the things you're doing in your life. And he's already making accomplishments or has made accomplishments for himself, but you're going to inspire him to do even more and bring out more of his own ideas he has for his own life. Let me see what else is coming up in the cards for you. I was just getting so much just with that one card for you, Sue, that I went into all that detail because I feel like that's the big picture and that's the main message here that they wanted me to give to you, because I just kept seeing it, and kind of like somebody was showing me this and saying, tell her, tell her, tell her, like this is for you. So let's see, what else do you have here? You've got 8 of Pentacles, so you'll be laying a nice foundation for yourself with your money, okay? And working on something. I don't know if you have some kind of little business in mind for yourself, or you're already self-employed, or if you work for a company. Whatever it is, I see you being very detail-oriented, paying close attention to your money circumstances, but you're going to be laying a good foundation for yourself financially that's going to go last into the future. You can be very detail oriented when you are interested in something. And I do see you absorbing a lot of information and doing really good quality work, whether you're learning something new or working at a current profession, job, craft, whatever it is that you do on a regular basis. But if you do start something new for yourself, you've got this page of Pentacles, which is good news for you going forward, some kind of good news about your money, or something in the way of good news, or maybe about something academic, something that's going to benefit you and help you a lot also. And then you might even have some kind of unexpected opportunity that comes your way in 24. But I feel like it's because you're on the ball with things, kind of like you're making changes for yourself. What's that term I've heard? When hard work and opportunity meet, and I might have my phrases changed around, but it's something like the sentiment is when hard work and opportunity meet, you have luck. So you might get lucky with some kind of unexpected opportunity or networking or something. But it's because you've done a lot of preparations, and I get a lot of creativity here. Like you have a lot of creative energy and drive over the course of 24 that's going to really add a lot more fulfillment to your life as you pursue your creative interest also. So you need to think about that as well. It's kind of like the universe, the heavens above, are giving you permission to be happy, make your life much happier this year. Look, you've even got this blessed change. A major life change brings you great blessings. Let me get you an angel card here. You've got Angel Rosetta. You have a gift for working with young people, and your divine purpose involves helping, teaching, or parenting children. And then let's get you another angel message here. You've got teaching and learning. Archangel Zadkiel, keep an open mind and learn new ideas, then teach these to others. There's another card about teaching. And let's see. And then you've got angel answers. If you believe. You see that? Get some things in your head and start that you want and start believing in them. Okay, so I hope that helps, Sue. Thanks again for your donation. Okay. Let me check these off so I'm not getting myself confused. Okay, we either got Elisa or let me scroll back up. Let me see who's next. I'm sorry for all the inconvenience, all the scrolling and the waiting. And for anyone who makes a donation, and you get busy, you got to go, come back and play the video later and get to the part where I'm answering your question, okay, and doing your reading. Candace, I know Candace is waiting. Let's see. Let's see who's next. Ling, Sue. Elisa. I think Elisa's next. Okay. So Elisa. Okay, I'm gonna do Elisa next. And then Candace, it'll be you after Elisa, I'm pretty sure. I think. I don't know. I'm going down the chat list here to see who told me they donated in that order right now. Okay, so this is Elisa. Okay. And then, yeah, you're asking me about you and someone. Well, F and I reunite romantically. We're talking a bit on the phone. So convinced he's my one. Thank you. I feel like this person, the whose name starts with F, I do feel like he's got very strong feelings for you, Elisa. I'm getting that right off the bat. Okay. Hi, Violet. Let's see. Oh, Ling, I'm just looking at yours. Let's see. Oh, Candace says her anniversary and her birthday's on 3/22. Wow. Okay, let's see. I'm scrolling down here. Sorry about all the waiting. Oh, no, you, Smitty. I didn't get yours yet. And, if anyone needs to check out and be gone or something, just come back later and check and listen to the video later and scroll back and find your portion. Okay. I'm going to make sure everybody who made a donation. And if anyone ever makes a donation, either with the chat or PayPal, and somehow yours doesn't get done, please message me. You can send me an email, however you like, and let me know, and I'll make up for it in my next one. Okay. Because I want to make sure. Oh, I see Elisa saying we disconnected. Not sure. In May, had a 5-month flirtation. That was it for you. Okay. And thank you, Mrs. G. Okay, Elisa, let's see. And you said his name, it starts with an F. I feel like he has strong feelings, though. See, I'm looking at this. Let me shuffle some cards for you, too. Pick up some of these. I don't know, Elisa, if you two live a little, is it kind of inconvenient where you kind of got to drive to get to see each other, like 20 minutes or something like that? I'm getting something about some kind of inconvenience of some sort, kind of like he might be busy also with his job. I'm wondering about that. I just see him very occupied and busy and serious about, I'm guessing this is his work that I'm getting. Um, I'm just scrolling down. There's so many people I've got to go and block. I'm guessing they're probably all, oh, hey, Cords. We're at a distance. There you go. Yeah, so accurate. I'm seeing so many of these. Look at this. Get lost, people, with all your stupid DMs and all this stuff. Just go away. You're going to all get blocked. So stop pestering me and other people here because it's just taking up space in the chat. But I got to go and block each of those people. They're, for the most part, they come off of Facebook. They come out of the woodwork. I mean, you block a whole bunch of them and a whole bunch more come out. So, so just know whoever you are sending all your nonsense messages, you're getting blocked. Such a hassle. I would never go do that on somebody's page. Never, ever, ever. Just shows what kind of people they are. Anyway, they'll be blocked. It's like trash taking up, it's junk mail. It's like the junk mail you get, when you go to your mailbox and it's loaded with all kind of junk mail you don't want, or your email and you get a lot of junk mail. That's what, when I see all this stuff in the chat from these people, just trying to get other people to message them or one thing or another, it's like junk mail is what it is to me. It's like, but I have to go and block it afterwards. So at least those particular people won't be back, but there'll be other ones that'll take their place probably. Okay, so I'm sorry about that, Elisa. I'm shuffling for you right now. But yeah, he feels busy with his job, and I'm not surprised that you two are at a distance. Yes, he's also super busy. Yeah. So I do feel Sharon says that's not nice. Me either. Yeah, exactly. Oh, hello, Angeli. New here. I'm still here. Okay, that's good. Okay. So so I feel like he does have feelings for you. You know, had you two been involved for a good while or something, Elisa? Because I feel such a familiarity there between you two. It could be you two have a real strong bond from a previous lifetime. But I feel like he is not, almost like he doesn't want to settle down right now, or with you right now. Whatever it is, he's kind of looking at you and him like, he looks at you like you're quite different from him. Oh, thank you, Chords. Oh, and thank you, Yi. Yi Wen. I guess I'm pronouncing that right. Yi Wen. You don't pronounce the L. Um, it was 5 months. Yes, there's a familiarity that's uncanny. That's what I get. In 5 months, it's not that long, but it seems like you two were around each other a lot longer, almost like you were married or something, or living together. Yeah, I'm suspecting the two of you may have been married in a previous lifetime. And so there's that kind of a bond that the two of you might have felt and still do with each other. But he feels like he looks at you like your personality is quite different from his, and almost like I get this real seriousness about him, like serious nature. I'm thinking because of his job. I don't know if he's got a lot of responsibilities. Maybe he's in management or something like that. But I do feel a lot of seriousness with him. And so he feels like he's got so many other things and people and his responsibilities on his mind. And he is not putting you right out there primary, Elisa. I don't feel like you should be making him primary either right now. I feel like you need to build yourself up. That's what I get really strong, because I feel like he may have hurt your self-esteem even. You may have even felt like he was the big important guy in the relationship and you were like more of a little humble person or something. I feel like you need to work on you building yourself up into the important person you are and that you're supposed to be. And in whatever way is natural for you, whatever feels right in your heart and soul, be building yourself up, your confidence, your self-esteem, because I feel like by you waiting on him, you are settling for less. And he feels like he doesn't want to settle for less. He wants everything he wants and all that. He feels like he's got some ego going on with him too. So even though there is a certain kind of bond between the two of you, I don't feel like you can depend on him to be real strong one-on-one with you. It's almost like he doesn't, I don't feel like he feels a strong enough connection to do that right now. But not only that, I feel like he's really consumed by his responsibilities with work or whatever it is that's keeping him very preoccupied. I don't feel like it's as much of a personal thing. It feels like it's business. I feel like he's very busy minded, with business matters. That's what I'm getting from him. I don't know if he's got some type of extra responsibilities, if he's kind of like manages other people or what it is. But I'm just getting that he feels very busy and very work oriented and has to focus on his own responsibilities and what he has to do, whatever kind of money he's got to make, and et cetera, et cetera. And he's not putting you at the forefront at all. You're kind of over on the side, almost like a little dish of dessert or something. That's how he's seeing you. He's not seeing you as the main course in his life. He's seeing you like a little piece of pie over there that maybe he can get together with or not. So I think you need to get out of that pie mode and get into the main course of your life, so to speak, and be building yourself up a whole lot more. And you need to become the important character here, because he's looking at himself like he's the important character. And I believe maybe you have looked at him like he's the important character also, when in reality, you're the important character for your life, and let him be the important character for his life. You got to really build yourself up, Elisa. That's what I'm getting really strong here for you. So, and then if he comes back and wants to pour more time and energy and really is showing a more sincere interest in spending more quality time with you rather than just a little tidbit here and there. I mean, if he's just giving you little crumbs and all that, then he's really not worth your time. And all he's doing is hurting your self-esteem and making you feel like you're not a valuable person. And that's not healthy for you and your life. You need to do what's really good for your life and start showing that. You be the busy one in your life and start focusing on building your life up, getting, and being open. Feel like you are free to meet others, to date others. I'm starting to wonder if you were married to him in a previous life. You feel like the little woman at home to me in the previous lifetime. That's what I think that dynamic was, Elisa. I think he was the big, strong man going out there and earning a living and, you know, bringing home the paycheck. And you were the little wife at home cleaning and cooking the meals and stuff, having the kids and all that. And I feel like he still feels like that in himself, but he isn't giving you the value that you deserve. And I feel like psychologically, or you've picked that up, and so you haven't felt as strong and valuable of who you are as you should be. But if you're with someone like that, it's hard to do that. It's hard to be that, build yourself up, because that person's looking at you like you're the little woman. So I feel like you really need to ignore him for a while. If he's contacting you, fine, but don't be waiting on him, and don't be reaching out to him if he's not reaching out to you. I feel like you need to get very independent. Not only that, I feel like he's drawn to women who are independent and strong, to tell the truth. And if you're over there just waiting on him like a nice little lady and all that, that just makes him take you for granted all the more. But I feel like there's somebody else that could really appreciate you, that you don't have to be constantly in a struggle to prove your worth to them. Also, I feel like there's a nice guy out there that if you just keep working on your own life and work on who you are and building yourself up to be that strong, independent person you need to be, somebody's going to come along that really matches you. I feel like the two of you are not the right match. It just feels like if there was the two scales of justice, if he got on one scale and you were on the other, I feel like he would just weigh the scale down and you'd be um, way up high, kind of like on the seesaw. If you ever went on a seesaw when you were a little kid, one kid's on one end of the seesaw and the other one's on the other end. If you have a big heavyweight kid on one side and a little skinny lightweight kid on the other one, well, the big heavyweight kid pushes down the seesaw to one side. That's how I see the dynamic between you and him. So I feel like there's a much better match for you up ahead after you've been working on your life. So, okay. Anyway, I hope that helps. Here, let me give you, oh, look at this. Explore your options. It's time to look at other possibilities. It's a good time to make changes. There you go. Just what I meant. Okay, you've got Angel Athena. It is safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way that benefits others as well as yourself. Yes, you got to be the strong, independent person that you are capable of being. Claircognizance, Archangel Uriel. Pay attention to thoughts and ideas that come to you as they are answered prayers. And let's see. Be assertive. That's the Angel Answers card. Be assertive for yourself, for your life. Okay, Elisa, I hope that helps. And thanks again for your donation. Let's see, were you making? Ah, here we go. Oh, yeah, yeah. There you go. It's something I believe he's managing a hotel. No wonder. I think so too. Ego for sure. I don't. You don't want to be chosen by him, Elisa. He's going to put you in the category of the little woman at home, and he's going to be the big man in charge who has all the say so. Other than you can pick out which kind of bathroom cleaner or curtains or something you want. You know, he'll let the little woman do things like that. Decide what's going to be for dinner, unless he's in the mood for something different. You know, that's all. That's what you're going to be. You're going to be the little woman that takes care of all the little background things at home while he's being the big man in charge. Okay. Do you really want that kind of a lopsided situation? That wouldn't work for me. He's very responsible. I don't see him changing. Everybody's got free will. Everybody got free will. So, but I just don't see, yeah, step into your own power. And that if you do that, just ignore him. Go build yourself up, build yourself up. And if he decides he wants to contact you and you start looking more interesting and attractive, well, fine. But don't all of a sudden start devoting everything to him and idolizing him. No, because I feel like the more independent and stronger you get, there's somebody else that's gonna come into your life who's more equal, who's more balanced, where the scales would be more balanced between the two of you. Okay, now who have I not gotten yet? Candace. I think Candace has been waiting forever. Okay, let's see. Okay, Candace, finally. Sorry about that. That was a long wait. Okay. And then I see ye and I see chords down here. And so be patient, everybody. And like I've mentioned earlier, oh, yeah, Mrs. G said she made a payment. Like I've said before, if anybody is too busy to hang around and wait, come back, go do what you need to do, come back and scroll back on the video until you find your reading, okay? And if ever somebody gets left out, I'll make it up on the very next live stream. Hopefully I'll do another one tomorrow. I'm always saying that. Hopefully I really will. Let's see. Yeah, I see you. Smitty is here. I'm trying to do them in the order. Okay. Cyber, I got hers. Ling got hers. Sue, hers is done. That was, and then Elisa, hers was just done. You, I think it's you, Smitty. Okay. I think it's you now. Candace, I don't know where you announced to me. Candace, I'll do yours next. I know you've been waiting a long time. I'm not. Oh, there you are. You are after you, Smitty. Okay, you're next, Candace. Okay. So let's see. Any messages for, and thank you, you, Smitty, for your donation. Any messages for teaching this second semester with my students? Teaching in a classroom now and need time to prepare. Just stressed out a bit. What I'm getting right off the bat is to try to make your teaching, your classroom kind of lighthearted when you can. You can't always be doing that, Try to make it lighthearted and kind of fun and interesting. I don't know if maybe you can sometime have the students break off into groups and be working on things together, and then everybody come together, like if there's some kind of questions you pose to them, or something, mini project, questions, whatever, where you have different little groups that go off, like get their desk together and work together for a few minutes, and then everybody comes together. I feel like if you can do things that kind of change things around and liven things up a bit, that's going to help with your teaching. Hopefully you have enough leeway with the way you teach. I don't know if you're in the K through 12 or in the college area. I know with the K through 12, I've heard, because I've had so many people over the years that have gotten readings from me and told me that they're kind of restricted in the way they can teach and what they can do and how they can do things, that somebody seems to be breathing down their neck or whatever. So I don't know if you have a certain amount of flexibility. I keep the images I'm getting as I'm looking at your question is try to liven things up, to get, because I'm sure you always have students who some are engaged and enjoying the discussions or conversations, and others are just maybe at the back of the room just being quiet and unengaged and bored or whatever, or wanting to go to sleep or something like that. Trying to keep as many engaged, I'm sure that must be an ongoing challenge for anyone who's in the teaching profession, is to try to engage as many of the students as possible in the work that's being done. But I am feeling if you can try to find ways of incorporating in the teachings every day, some kind of maybe real life situations that the kids, that students can relate to, and relate the material to something in their lives, things that they're interested in, whatever that might be, whether it's sports or music or dancing or whatever it is that the students might enjoy and enjoy relating to. Try to do stuff like that. That's more what I'm getting than anything, is try to keep it light, where the students don't mind being there, where they're kind of enjoying themselves when they're there. I can remember when I was in college, there were certain instructors that they were so funny, and I don't even remember what they would be saying. I'm sure it related in some way, or they might get off track a little bit, related somehow to the work, but here and there, maybe they got a little off track, but overall they were relating it to the whatever the schoolwork was. But they were so funny that I used to be laughing so much at them in the classroom, and I'd be thinking, wow, if this teaching thing doesn't work out for them, that guy would be a really good comedian. Not that you got to be a comedian, but I used to have fun in those teachers' classrooms. I was wide awake and interested in listening to them because they kept me entertained so much. But so you may not be able to be a comedian or something, but I'm thinking if you can get the students relate the work to something in their lives that's relatable as much as possible, to help them, to get them more involved in participating. That's what I'm getting here. And I feel like it's kind of like you have choices. You got that Two of Wands card here. You've got choices to make as far as kind of which path to go down for one part of your work or another. But you got the Ace of Swords energy, which is showing you're going to have real clear vision, really be able to cut through the fog and get to the point and get serious work done in the classroom to teach the students the work they need to learn overall, and while still letting them feel like they're having a nice experience in your class. You've got the Star, you got a lot of healing energy on your side also to help you. And let's see. You've got the Fool card. This is unexpected opportunities. I get a lot of creativity with this card also, you Smitty. Lots of creativity. So if there's any way you can interweave something that's kind of creative in your teachings also, I'm not sure how you would go about doing that. You know what you're teaching and how that can relate or not. I'm seeing a lot of colorful creativity here. So I would think about that too, just to kind of liven things up, because to me it's painting a nice picture, like getting the students to kind of be more awake with something sensory or something they can relate to, that they're more interested in. That's what I'm getting real strong. So let me pick you a couple of oracle cards here. Well, this says pay attention. Notice repetitious signs and your inner guidance, as this can yield valuable information. You might get little feelings here and there about do this or don't do that, Courage, Archangel Ariel, be courageous and stand up for your beliefs. And let's see what else you have here. Angel Seraphina, I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. Okay. That was off of your question, but that sounds like a nice message. Okay, you Smitty, thank you again for your donation. And then I believe Candace said I sent a donation here. Yeah, this is where you said you sent your donation, Candace. Sorry to keep you waiting for such a long time. Okay, and you were asking about your husband. Yeah. Okay, if he was being loyal to you. Let's see. Let me see if I got any other messages here down here from Candace. Got to scroll down. Oh, no, about my son being released. Oh, okay. Yeah, Candace got another question also about her son. Okay. And thank you so much for your PayPal donation, Candace. Oh, let's see. Yeah, I feel, what I'm feeling like you want to know about your son being released. I feel like he feels so discouraged right now. That's what I'm getting. He feels really discouraged. Is he talking like that to you when you talk to him? Like, oh, I don't know how this is going to work out or something like that. He feels really drained and discouraged. That's what I'm getting. Um, I feel like he really has to work at getting released. So I don't know what the terms are, what the circumstances are. I feel like he's really got to start looking like some shining star or something. That's what I'm getting. And he feels drained and discouraged right now. So I don't know what the feedback is on that. Um, yeah, and that was Candace saying that her husband was like that too. Yeah. I'm looking at where your comments now, Candace, where you said you want a husband that deserves you. And Candace, I do feel like you would definitely have that. Um, and thank you, Cyber, earlier. I see where you're thanking me, and you're welcome, and thank you. Candace, yes, I'm going to be 50, 322. Oh, okay. Well, Candace, you're still a kid to me. I'm going to actually be 70 on March 22nd, so I'm 20 years older. So, let's see. Ah, okay. Candace says, 24, I'm taking my powers back. It's all about self-care, self-love. There you go. I'm tired of the BS and him playing victim, and he's the one that caused the problems. I'm over it. Yeah, I don't blame you, Candace, because that's what some people will do. It's all about them. They're very selfish, and you have to take charge. It's kind of like you got to be the real adult there and take your powers back and decide you have to do what's right for your life. And if your partner is not participating and they're not holding up their end of things, I feel like what I get from your husband is he knows he's got guilt with him. That's what I feel like. He feels guilty. He knows he doesn't even deserve you, to tell the truth, Candace. He feels like you're too good for him. He really does. Whether or not he's, trying to stay with you in one thing or another, he knows very well he's got guilt on his side, and he knows that you're too good for him. That's what I'm getting from your husband, Candace. I just see it. You are a very strong, independent person. Well, you're an Aries, of course. You should be. um, and not only that, you and I both are on the cusp of Pisces, which gives you more of that intuitive ability. So you can see through a lot of stuff with him also that's going on because you've got your intuition kicking in a lot of the time. But overall, you're confident and strong and self-sufficient. And he sees you that way. He sees you in a very bright light, but he feels like he feels, I get guilt with him. He has a lot of guilt on his shoulders. I don't know what all he did, but he feels guilty about it, whatever it was. He feels like he's dirty. That's how he thinks of himself. Yeah, and on the inside, he may not show that on the surface. On the surface, he might try to act more confident and secure and all that, but that's how I'm seeing him. I'm just seeing right into him. And when I see the two of you, you look bright and shiny, and he looks like he's feeling down, like he does feel guilty, like you deserve better than what he's given you. He knows it. Does he have some other bad habit of some kind? Something unhealthy, some other bad habit with his health, smoking or drinking too much, or I don't know, self-medicating, something. I feel like he tends to feel sorry for himself, and feel kind of like, yeah, just I get that. A lot of just feeling sorry for himself. But he wants you to hold up the family. He wants you to hold things up because he feels like you're strong enough, you're bright enough, you can hold everything together. You've been doing it all this time. Why shouldn't you keep doing that? But at the same time, he knows very well it's not fair. But he looks at you like you're so strong and so capable that why not? You're right there. Why not? So, let's see. I'm scrolling down, and thank you for telling that lady about the Mrs. G about the making that payment, the way she can make that payment with Cash App or something. Yeah, you, Smitty. Oh, that was a half an hour ago. Yeah, I just did yours. Okay. So I don't know if you're still here, but scroll down after when you come back. Okay. And you're welcome, Elisa. Candace. Oh, yeah, chords. I am early. I want to do these in the daytime. I don't want to do them so late at night. I'm trying to get on. Elisa, I'm glad you felt your reading was accurate, Elisa. Thank you. I'm glad it was helpful. And Yi and chords, I'm going to get to you. I'm trying to, let's see. I'm still scrolling down here, looking for Candace. See if there were any other comments. Oh, okay. And you're welcome, Elisa. If I didn't say you're welcome yet. Okay. So Candace, yeah, your son, he needs to really be shining like a bright, shiny star. As far as him getting released, he's got to do something, and I feel like he's way discouraged. I'm kind of feeling like him and your husband have certain traits, personality traits in common, where they tend to feel sorry for themselves. I'm getting that, Candace, from both of them, that they both get into kind of a dark feeling inside of themselves, like they don't feel good about themselves, and so they sabotage themselves. That's what I'm getting from your husband and your son, because sometimes that happens in a family. Like one child may resonate more with one parent while the other child resonates more with the other parent, like in the way their personality traits and all that. So um I know in my own family, it was like that. In my own family, it was just 2 kids, but, one of us, me, I identify with my father a lot. Our personality were very much alike, and then the other sibling identified with, my mother a lot. I saw a lot, of similarities with those 2. And so I think that's kinda typical a lot of times in families where one will kind of maybe take after the other one more in their personality traits and stuff like that. And that's what I'm getting with your husband and your son, that they've got certain personality traits that are very similar to one another, but they're negative personality traits. It's like feeling sorry for themselves, feeling discouraged, feeling dark and empty, darkness inside of themselves. It's not good, you know? It's like they both need some kind of healing from the inside out. But, you can't, unfortunately, you can't reach inside of someone and turn a knob and fix them. People are not like a car, where you reach inside the car and get one part out that's malfunctioning and or worn out and put a new part in. We can't do that with people, to change their feelings and their images of themselves and their life, about their life and all that. And I'm getting a discouraged feeling on the inside on both of them. And it just manifests in different ways. And maybe in your husband, it comes out like he's real confident and whatever, but I feel like on the inside he doesn't like himself very much. And I'm getting that from your son. And for your life, it does look like you're better off being independent, if you decide to do so. For your son, you need to try to really encourage him to build himself up from the inside out and to heal himself and to learn from his mistakes that got him where he is, because we're all human. We all make some kind of mistakes on this earth plane to one degree or another. Some of us make worse mistakes than others, or different kinds of mistakes, whatever. But if we can learn from our mistakes and heal ourselves from the inside out, and then start building ourselves up little by little. And your son, if there's any way you can communicate that kind of a philosophy to him, where you can get him on a building himself up to be, just a really good citizen of the world and all that, I feel like that will help him get released quicker than being down and discouraged and feeling sorry for himself, like he's stuck. What's the use? That's what I feel like. So I feel like, you need to try to encourage your son. And with regard to the man you're married to, well, you need to make some decisions for yourself, but you already know you deserve much more. And it feels burdensome for you. You've got the 9 of Wands, like you're carrying heavy burdens on your shoulders, Candace. And you got the Ace of Wands, and this represents the fire signs, ideas, inspiration for a new beginning, to move forward in a very positive way. And we have to live our own lives. We can't live the life for our kids as much as we would like to. Sometimes you'd like to step into their shoes and fix things for them, help them fix things and show them the way. And unfortunately, they're not mini me's, they're individuals who have their own path in this life that they're on. So you have to just try to do the best you can to encourage them, to help guide them, to help keep them as safe as possible. And, but then, if they're making their own mistakes and whatever, maybe that's just part of their path, so they can heal and grow on their path in life. But I would say, yeah, try to focus on doing what you can to try to encourage your son. And with regard to your husband, you need to make the decision that's right for you. You need to do what's right for you and for your life, because life is too short. And if you're only going to be 50 years old, that means you still have the second half of your life to go, Candace, okay? Because you don't know how old you're going to be. I mean, years ago, when my son was little, an angel told me in the middle of the night, because I was tossing and turning and worrying about something happening to me and what would happen to my son. And an angel spoke to me very loud and clear in the middle of the night and told me I was going to live to be 97 years old. So all that's let me know, well, it put my mind at ease, for one thing, but also that my son would have a chance to grow up and have his mother there. But also it makes me fully aware that I need to be as healthy and happy as possible if I'm going to be stuck on this earth plane for another 27 years. I got to make it good into my old age. I got to stay active and busy and exercise and eat healthy foods. So you still got that second half of your life. I mean, you might outdo me. You might live to be 100, Candace. So you still got a long way to go. So you got to make it good. You got to make it good. Whatever tough times you had, you got to make the good times that much better for yourself. And it's up to you. You're in charge of your life. So anyway, let me pick you out a card. This says rest. You've been working hard. Take a nap and get some rest. That's for you, Candace. You're probably exhausted with what you're dealing with. Clairvoyance. Archangel Raziel, I am helping your spiritual sight to awaken fully so you can clearly see heavenly love. See that? You got the angels on your side, Candace. You're not alone in all this. Angel Francesca, what do you desire right now? Visualize it and it will come about. Negativity will block your progress. Yeah, you have to be the positive one in your family, Candace. Helpful people. All right. And I think this is about your angels all around you, Candace. I feel like you have a lot of helpful angels in your life too. Anyway, so you said yes, he is. Okay, I'm glad. Let's see. I put my question mark on page. Yeah, I saw your question. Oh, yeah, about whether or not he's doing something he shouldn't be doing. Oh my God, Mrs. G, you're 323. My God, look, Candace, Mrs. G, her birthday's the day after ours. Happy birthday to all of us in advance. I think I'm going to bake myself a vanilla cake with chocolate frosting. Let's see. Oh, so Candace, yeah, your question. Yeah. Was he cheating on you? I wouldn't be terribly surprised if he has done it in the past. I don't know if he is right this minute because he feels low about himself. He's looking very badly at himself right now. I don't know if he has the energy to be fooling around with somebody right now because on the inside, he's not very proud of himself. But I wouldn't be surprised if that's why he's got so much guilt with him, I believe. Maybe other things too in his life, but and he feels dirty. I get that on the inside of himself. So I could see if he had cheated and been fooling around along the way, where it would make him feel that way about himself, knowing he's got a perfectly good wife at home, um, that's right there for him, strong and true and loyal. And so I could see where he doesn't feel good about himself. I don't know if he's doing anything right this minute. I get more him having a lot of self-pity right now. And so, uh, uh, you know what I get? He hasn't had a lot of willpower to say no to things he shouldn't do. Anything, whether it's whatever it is. You know how some people drink too much and they don't have any willpower to turn down a drink or a cigarette. They're trying to quit, but they keep smoking the cigarettes, or drugs, or, just insert the blank in the blank, anything, gambling, you name it. He doesn't have much willpower just to turn it down. So he keeps doing that. Um, but I don't know if he's actively engaging in anything with anyone right now. It's just you and him are on two completely different levels. Oh my God. Spiritually, psychologically, everything. You two are in vastly different worlds inside of yourselves, vastly different. You are way ahead of him. You're way ahead of him in a lot of ways. So you have to decide, look at the big picture of your lives together and make a decision. That's what you need to do, Candace. Yeah. So, anyway, I hope that helps, and thanks again for and you're welcome. Is he still talking to other women? I found out about a reader on the streets of New Orleans. Oh, you were in New Orleans. Oh, yeah, I remember those readers around Jackson Square. Told me the same thing. I would live to be 97. Oh my God. And we're birthday twins, and we're both going to leave the earth plane the same year. Yeah, I figure I'll make sure I get all my stuff totally organized by the time I'm 95. So my son won't have too much junk to to sort through. And then maybe yeah, that's interesting. Another 97-year-old, you and me both in the same birthday. Wow, Mrs. G, you might be having one of those long lives too if your birthday's the day after. It might run in that for that birthday. You never know. Oh, and you, Smitty, you said you were agreeing. Okay. Yeah, just stop all that legacy. Okay, I'm not interested. Stop it. Just don't do it. I was just answering one of those, I think, Facebook people that are acting like they're just being helpful. Um, Oh, Candace, you're in Lake Charles? Oh, I'll be darned. Um, I grew up outside of New Orleans in Bay St. Louis. Yeah, so that's like home, that whole area. I cook all kind of I cook gumbo. I'm vegan though. I veganize everything. I make gumbo, I make jambalaya. I cook all kind of New Orleans style food. I love New Orleans food. It's the best, but I veganize everything. So that's great. You're in Lake Charles. Wow, you get to eat. I mean, even though I'm vegan, I miss seafood. I'd still, if I was down there, I'd go get a shrimp po' boy somewhere. I would get one of those big overfilled shrimp po' boys and wolf it down. So, anyway, yeah, I went to school in New Orleans and everything. I lived back and forth all around that area. So that's good. You're in Lake Charles. So, but there's someone I've been doing readings for years, and she's along I-10. I can't remember, but I think she's on the way. She's not far from Lake Charles. If Lake Charles was the one that got hit real bad by the hurricane a few years ago, but she's along I-10, like between New Orleans and, if that is Lake Charles, I can't picture things very well, but yeah, I just feel like she could have been my lifelong neighbor. She just sounds like home to me whenever I've talked to her. I've always felt like she and I could have been like sitting on our porches, our front porches, talking to each other as neighbors. That's how, and I've never even met her. She's somebody who just started calling me years ago to get readings. Okay, so let me go back because I'm holding up. Other people are waiting. So Candace, that was Candace. Okay, that was Candace. So I can check you off there. Okay. Wait. Yeah, there's Candace there. Okay, because I had written down, and then some other ones joined in after. So let me scroll. Janet Paris, hi. Nice to see you. Okay, I don't know. I know Cords made a donation. Oh, and Mrs. G made a donation. Cords, Ye. Okay, let me see. I don't know if Mrs. G's donation was after. I'm scrolling up. There's so many messages here. I'm scrolling, and there's so much junk mail messages. Oh, Mrs. G, I think you're next. Let me go check my let me check my, what do you call it here? My little PayPal thing. Here it is. Stacy, right? That's you, Mrs. G? Yeah, see, your last name starts with a G. Okay, let me write this down for you. This is Mrs. G, also known as Stacy, I'm going to say. Okay. Okay, so you're next, Mrs. G. Okay, let me go back to my screen here where you are. Got so many screens open at one time here. Okay. Yeah, I'm glad that worked out on PayPal. I gotta learn more about that so I can tell people when they're asking. Thank you. I think, was that Candace informing her about it? There we go. So I said, thank you for your $10 PayPal donation, Mrs. G. And there it is. Okay. For some reason, I see where it showed up twice. I don't know why it's doing that, but that's okay. It was simple. Okay, that's good to know. Okay. Oh, Maurice, hi. Yeah, as long as I don't get cut off from some time limit, I guess I don't. I've been on here a little over 2 hours. So yeah, you can make a donation. And like I've mentioned before, if I ever missed anyone in the reading and you make a donation, I would catch yours the very next time I do one. Patricia, hi, Patricia. Rosita. Okay. Oh, good for you, Smitty. Okay. All right. I'm looking to see, Mrs. G, if you asked me something in particular. I'm scrolling up looking. Let's see. If you didn't type out your question, Mrs. G. Hello, King. 323. Yeah, that's something. Candace, Mrs. G, and me all. Candace and I are March 22nd, Mrs. G. Oh, you put it on your donation. Okay, all right. Let me see. Yeah, if you want to type it in your chat, but I can go back and check the donation box also. Let's see. Oh, I just see Maurice, where Maurice made one. Thank you, Maurice. Okay, now I'm going up to see Mrs. G. Trying to find it again. Yeah, Mrs. G, if you would just type yours out again, because wait, maybe it was this one here. Oh, here it is. Okay, all right, Mrs. G, I see your question. Let me look at this here. Oh boy, yeah, you're asking if your spouse is cheating. I'm looking at your question you typed out on PayPal. You know, I get feelings when I look at words, when I look at a person's name. I get all kind of images and feelings. So that's why I'm looking at your question you typed out. And the word cheating is all lit up. And I'm not interpreting that in a positive way. I'll put it that way. When something is all lit up, like when sometimes somebody will ask me, let's say somebody's thinking of two different cities they might want to move to, and they give me two different city names. Whichever one is lit up, that's usually the correct answer. Like that's the correct answer. So the word cheating's all lit up when I'm looking at it, and that's making me think he might be. He might be. I'm not seeing an image of him in the act. I'll tell you that. Not that I want to see that, but I really don't. But it's inflamed. It's all lit up. And then you're asking me your other question. What I'm getting from both of your questions is that your other circumstances have lowered your self-esteem and your self-value a lot, where you haven't been valuing yourself like you need to. That's what I'm getting. You have not valued yourself like you really need to be doing, because that's the key right there. That's keeping you down. That's what's been keeping you down, is not seeing enough good in yourself, feeling bad, feeling like what's the use, feeling depressed. The word depressed came to my mind. Feeling discouraged, feeling depressed about things. And also, um, you know, one bad habit leads to another. I mean, you might, because of that bad habit, you might not be exercising as much as you should. There might be other things, lifestyle choices you could make that would help you a lot right now to live a healthier life. So, oh, Candace said that's her favorite cake, the vanilla with the chocolate frosting. Yeah, I'm making that. I'm vegan, of course, for me, since I'm plant-based, um, for my birthday, somewhere around that time anyway. Yeah, yeah, you need more money. You, Smitty, be feeling like you already got lots of money swirling all around you, okay? Let's see, on point. I'm glad you thought so. Right. I'm looking at Mrs. G here. Rosita, Mrs. G, I see a yes. I'm looking for you. Okay. All right, Mrs. G, what I'm getting for you is that your self-esteem has really been pounded down. And so in order for you to correct the second issue you brought up in your message, I feel like you need to, you know, work on yourself and your viewpoint of yourself and put a lot more value on who you are and who you came to this earth to be, because I'm getting very strong. God has a purpose for you and you have your angels around you, but your angels have gotten discouraged because you gave it's kind of like you gave up on yourself a bit. So I feel like if you could just take one small step to start helping yourself, any kind of support groups you can join, anything that really and truly is helpful rather than people trying to take advantage of you in one way or another. True support groups, you probably know what I'm talking, can get an idea of what I'm talking about. And start taking one step at a time. All of us do is take one day at a time, one step at a time with whatever is kind of like you got stuck. It's like you get stuck in the mud, and getting yourself out of the mud and getting unstuck. And it's kind of like you got into a rut. And that's how you've been living your life. And it has one thing, it's almost like dominoes, one thing affects the other and makes it even worse. It compounds the problem. And the scenario with your husband, that just that makes you feel worse. That makes you feel drained, like, "Oh, how discouraging," the one person who's supposed to be there for you and be true to you and be loyal to you and helping you on your path, is caught up in his own world. That's what I'm getting, that he's, pretty self-centered, overall. I'm sure he's, probably busy with his job and all that sort of thing too, but and you might feel very alone in this dilemma that you've been in. You might have really felt very alone. That's why it would be nice if you could join some support group if you haven't done anything like that yet. Look into that for yourself and really, try to go, whether it's online or in person or however that works, and really work. Even go to the library and check out books on building your self esteem, building your value, or just anything, even spiritually related books that help you to see that your life can be turned around. You need that kind of talk for yourself every day, to where you can have the motivation and the self discipline that you need to stop any bad habits that you have, because you have to get strong inside of yourself, and all you can do is one step at a time. But you need to put good, encouraging things in front of you. Oh, I bet there's plenty of videos on YouTube that can even help you in that way, Mrs. G. There's probably lots in that area. I mean, I like one video I like to watch. I haven't watched him lately. I need to go back and listen to him some more. Is Dr. Oh, darn it. Is it Dr. Joe Dispenza? He's more about um like creative visualization, what you believe you attract into your life, how you see your life, you create your life every day. There's been some videos that I've clicked on or that's just been in front of me some mornings when I'm turning on YouTube and I'm just getting dressed or getting a cup of coffee or something, and like, start your day like this every day, and it's about creating your own reality and believing it. And that wouldn't even hurt you to go look up Joe Dispenza on YouTube and find a video he's got. There's so many videos with him where somebody was interviewing him and he was giving his little talk, or sometime when he's had like a seminar and that's on there or something like that. So, but it's all about, we create our own world. We create the life we believe that we can have. And you need to little by little start picking yourself up, Mrs. G, because you have too much to live for, too much to go after in your life. And let your what you're going through now and what you've been through in your past, don't let it define your future, because you deserve so much more. I mean, I know I've had all kind of rocky things in my past, and the way I grew up was not exactly a breeze, far from it. Um, but it's like it's all those bad experiences I've had um, it just makes me that much more determined that, heck, I'm going to make something of my life to be happy. I'm going to have the happy life I wanted since I was a little kid. I'm going to have what I always pictured up for myself. And I'm never giving up until I'm really enjoying what I feel for my life is the good life, which, and for me, that means just really being able to enjoy a lot of nature and plants and trees and just having, I'm more interested in being close to the earth and nature and everything than anything else. But um, I just feel like you have to be determined that you're going to make your life into something happy for you and meaningful for you. And we all have free will. We're all giving that freedom to do that, to make choices, at least in our minds, of how we want to start with and let it manifest in the real world. It's like no one can ever take from you your mind. You can always think what you want to think, no matter what circumstances you're on. You can be making your plans. You can be communicating with God. I mean, I'm big on communicating with God and my guardian angels. I am a big believer in God and my guardian angels, and communicating with them on an ongoing, regular basis. And I know I've gotten help that's just been very demonstrative over my life. And especially at times when I ask for help, I mean, I've gotten help right that instant and different things that it was just like miraculous. So I know my angels are around me. It's like you've got the help. Your angels are around you, but if you're stuck in a rut so bad, it's like you got to start picking yourself up. They can't quite be the ones to pick you up. You have to start picking yourself up, and then once you start climbing your way back out of that rut, then they're going to be there to help you also. Okay, help you to see the light and the light at the end of the tunnel. So, and with regard to your husband, he's not helping. He's not helping at all. You need to detach emotionally if you can, so you can build yourself up, because I feel like your self-esteem has been very harmed by that relationship with your husband. So even if you stay with him, you still need to be working on your life and stay in and start building yourself up, getting yourself healthy. Start working. I don't know if you do any exercising. Start doing a little exercise every day, a little walking, just something that's reasonable, just to get your feet wet. I know if I don't exercise for days in a row, my energy gets real low, and then I start up again with my exercising, and all of a sudden my energy just comes back. So just start a little bit at a time. So I hope that helps. Let me go ahead and pull you a couple of cards here. Positive energy. This is for you, Mrs. G. Surround yourself with positive people and situations and avoid negativity. Let me get you an angel card here. Oh my God, remember who you are. Archangel Michael, you are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. If this is not the icing on the cake, my God. You've got Angel Shanti. I am the angel of peace. I bring you new tranquility and a smoother road ahead. Well, you've got some good messages from the angels. And then this is the Angel Answers deck. Yes, the answer to your question is yes. You can do it. Okay, Mrs. G, good luck to you, and thanks again for your donation. And let me see, who is after Mrs. G now? Okay, that's Mrs. G. I think Maurice is probably last in line. Okay, Maurice, let me see. I think. Oh, good. You've already joined some, and you're going to join some in person. Good for you. Yeah. Been alone a long time. I believe it. But when you're alone, that's the time to build yourself up. 2 groups on YouTube. There you go. You're welcome, Mrs. G. Good luck to you. Good luck to you. I'm picturing you standing up on your own 2 feet and your angels reaching down from heaven and helping you pull you up even higher. Okay, now let's see. Let me go back up. Maurice, so far I think you're last in line. Let's see. And I'm aiming to do another one tomorrow because I can see people, the ones who did not make a donation, it's way too much time and way too far into this to do any for the people that I didn't get a donation. I want to take care of everybody that made a donation the best I can. I mean, unless I had some kind of time limit where I just got cut off all of a sudden. Then I would continue that tomorrow. Okay, we've got Yi and we've got Cords. You might be next in line, the two of you. Okay, I think it's Yi. I think Yi is next. Yeah, because there's where about Elisa. Okay. All right. I think it's Lee's question. Yi, I'm sorry. Okay, Yi Win. I'm guessing your last name is pronounced Win, where you don't pronounce the L, but you can let me know if I'm wrong on that. I'm just guessing that looking at your name. Okay, we'll get caught up within 2 leases this week, and will I be able to finish new constructions to my hall without the owner changing the plans? I feel like if the owner changes the plans, you're still going to come out okay, Yi. That's what I'm getting. Let me shuffle some cards for you, okay? I feel like the owner likes doing business with you. That's what I'm getting about you and the owner, Yi. The owner likes doing business with you. Will I be able to finish 2 new constructions to my hall without the owner changing the plans? If he changes them, I don't think it's going to be for the worse or anything. Like maybe you got an idea to do this, this, and that, and the owner steps in and says, well, I'd rather you do this that way and not this way. It might be something like that, if I'm not mistaken. I just feel like the owner likes doing business with you. I don't get him chasing you away by wanting to change things around that much that pushes you away. I don't get that. I feel like he wants to continue to do business with you. I'm shuffling cards for you. I know you're not asking about romance. I don't know if you're involved with somebody or not, Yi, but you've got this Ace of Cups popping up here. Let's see. Let me shuffle some more for you. Let me pick up some of these extra cards I left out here too. Okay. Let's see. Okay, so I'm shuffling some more. Well, your money does look good, Yi. Like things are moving along for you. Whatever is going on with your construction and the owner or whatever, I feel like you're still coming out fine. You're still moving forward well with the money situation. That's what it's looking like here, Yi. And that's what I was getting. Just looking at your question, I was getting that you're in a strong position. I feel like that's the overall image and feeling I'm getting for you, Yi, is that you're in a strong position. You're coming across very proactive, like things are moving, like you're in the flow. You're in a good flow. Okay. And I do feel like the owner is not trying to chase you away at all. The owner wants to continue to do business with you. So I don't think the owner wants to make things so messed up for you that gets you really discouraged. I feel like the owner wants to work with you. So even if the owner gets some other idea and says, well, I'd rather you do it this way than that way, or don't do that, do this instead, or who knows what, I don't feel like it's going to harm things for you. I feel like it might even, you never know, it might even be something that benefits you in some way or another. Whatever it is, you're in a strong position going forward. And it looks like you're very focused on what you want. You've got the Magician here. Like you've been very focused, paying attention to a lot of details. Like you're creating magic for yourself. You're building a good future for yourself. You're building something. It's like you're perfecting something in your business. People see you as being very sharp-minded, very intelligent, very good at what you do. People feel like you have vast knowledge inside of you, like for your business, how to go about getting things done. They feel like you have good intuitive abilities. Let's see. Let me shuffle some more cards for you, Yi. Oh, and if anyone's joining on, don't make any more donations. I've been on here for like 2.5 hours. See, this is why I don't want to do these live streams at nighttime. I end up getting to bed too late, and I want to get on an early schedule. I'd rather be on here in the daytime, so that way, it's not keeping me up late at night. Okay, let's see here. Balance. Yeah, it's like it's showing you need to have balance in everything. Oh my God, look at this, Yi. 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, you're in good shape, Yi. You're on a good path. You're doing well. You communicate really well. I feel like you're a good communicator when you're dealing with the owner, dealing with other people, especially with the owner. I feel like you're pretty much outspoken and make things very clear. So you give the owner a good image of what your plans are, what you're working on, what you're doing, how you're going to be doing things. So I feel like the owner doesn't have any reason to be having a lot of problems with you. You're coming across like you're, taking charge, moving things forward. Things look good for you, Yi. Yeah, so if the owner wants to make a few adjustments, I don't feel like they're going to be anything detrimental. Queen of Pentacles. It's like nothing's getting in your way, Lee. You're moving forward. You're building your business. This is you, Lee. Queen of Pentacles. Yi. I'm sorry I called you Lee. Yi. This is you building your business, working hard, really paying attention to all your responsibilities that you have to take care of, doing a good job, doing good quality work, things going well for you. So you're going to make things work no matter what. That's what I'm getting here. So if the owner acts like he wants to, change things, I feel like you can work with the owner. The owner does not want to spoil things between you two. You've got helpful person. Someone wants to help you. Think of whom that might be and initiate contact. Okay. Let's see what else you have in some angel messages here. Wow. Career transition. Archangel Shamuel, your life purpose is triggering a blessed career change. Well, I feel like you're so knowledgeable that in your work that you do, with that card talking about a career change, I feel like it's you expanding upon something in your career. Like just, yeah. You keep getting these romance cards. I don't know if you're in a relationship, Yi. You got Angel Chantal. New romance is imminent, either with a newcomer or through reignited passion in your existing relationship. Be open to giving and receiving. Yeah, I kept seeing that for you. Something about a new relationship, even though you're asking about career matters. You've got Angel Caressa. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step. Happiness awaits you now. Well, it looks like you're in pretty good shape here, Yi. I was picking an angel answer card. It says, look for a sign. And then it says, remain positive. Because your original question is the owner going to want to change something? Look for a sign. Well, I mean, I'm sure you'll get a sign if the owner wants to change something. You'll hear about it. Remain positive. But all these good money and success everything's pointing towards you moving forward. So don't worry about it if there's some tweaking he wants you to do. He or she wants you to do a little different. It looks like things are working for you one way or the other, Yi. Thanks again for your donation. I hope that helps. Chords, if you're still here, Chords, thank you for your donation. Asking if 100% disability from VA and Social Security. My first thought and feeling, Chords, is it may not, I'm not sure if it's 100% VA and social. For some reason, and I don't know if this makes sense to you, I get a smoother feeling about Social Security and I get a bumpy feeling about the VA. So I don't know if the VA is going to be a little more picky and not give you the 100%, but maybe Social Security will. Because VA looks a little more strict or difficult or complicated, or maybe more bureaucracy with them, or maybe holding things up, going slower and dragging their feet more. I'm not sure what it is. Something with the VA seems like it's more complicated, and with Social Security seems smoother. So I don't know if in the end it'll be 100%. I'm getting that little pull on the VA, like issues dealing with the VA. So I don't know. They might hold you up in some way, be more picky about different things, find fault with one thing or another. I'm not sure exactly what that is going on with the VA. I don't know if you've had experience with that, with dealing with them before. Chords, that's what I'm getting here. Let me pick you a couple of cards here. You've got trust for your angel answers. Look, you've got success. You're getting something there, Chords. Something's going to be looking out for you. I don't know. I keep getting some kind of complications with the VA and things being smoother with Social Security, if that makes any sense to you. Okay, let's see what we got here. You've got Angel Aurora. You are flying high right now, which may threaten others, but don't descend because others will soon become inspired by your example. Healthy lifestyle. Archangel Raphael. Eat a healthy diet. Get adequate, healthful diet. Get adequate sleep and exercise regularly for optimal health. So, Chords. Yeah, I would say just do all you can, be as conscientious as you can if they're asking for more paperwork, especially with the VA. They keep feeling sticky to me for some reason, like persnickety, fussy about things. Oh, Cord, you said it does make sense. Yeah. So just be as detail oriented as you can, Chords, and be on top of the paperwork as much as possible. If they send you something and say, well, we still need such and such, if you know you already sent it, don't be calling and say, I already sent it. Just keep copies of everything, send it to them again, because it's these big bureaucracies you're dealing with, paper shufflers. I have images in my mind of them having stacks of papers on their desk, and yours might be stuck at the bottom of the stack, or anybody's could. It's like, that's why it's important for you to be as super efficient and detail oriented with your paperwork, where you don't leave anything unanswered or don't leave out any piece of paperwork. And even if they write back to you and say they don't have it, even though you know very well you sent it, send it again. Just send it back out again. And so and just stay on top of it. Don't you go slow, even though they're going slow, because then that holds up things even more. So, but yeah, it feels smoother with Social Security, bumpy and rough with the VA. So just do the best you can. I don't know if you'll get 100% from VA. It just feels much easier dealing with Social right now. So you might have to just settle for whatever you get out of the VA and be grateful for all you have. Okay, so the last one I'm doing, I believe, is Maurice. If anybody else made a donation that I haven't gotten to you, please speak up now. Please speak up, because I've been putting a little check mark next to everybody as I go down the list here. So I don't want to leave anyone out. Okay, that was cords. Okay. Yeah, and I believe Maurice is the only one left that made a donation. But like I said, if somebody else did and I haven't spoken to you yet, please speak up. And like I said before, if anyone ever makes a donation and you don't get your reading, I'll definitely do yours first for the next. Yeah, take care of your health, cords. I'm just reading you more your details here. Be careful with your health. Totally. Um, Okay, so I don't believe I see any other donations here. I believe it's just Maurice. So I'm going to get Maurice now. Let's see. And thank you all for your donations. Very appreciative. Let's see. So I'm going to say thanks to Maurice. And yeah, please don't anyone else make a donation. I've been here over 2.5 hours. So after Maurice's, I'm going to close it out. The longest yet that I've ever been on a live stream. But if this had been late at night, I would have already probably closed it out just because it's in the afternoon for me. So it's okay. Let's see. Where am I? Oh. There. Now I'm just making a thank you message for Maurice. Thanks, Maurice. Yeah, he wrote donation stop there. Good. Thank you so much. There you go. Okay, yeah, that's let that be the bottom of the list there for Maurice. Okay, and Maurice, I think you were just asking if everything's still on track. Let me look here. Let's see. Oh, that is what I do, Cyber. Normally I will pull cards for others. It's just and that's a response to Janet. Yeah, no, I do readings for others who don't make donations, but today I've been on here for such a long time doing the ones that made donations that it doesn't leave me any time to do readings for those who did not make a donation, because that's the order I do things. So no offense to anyone. It's just when there's time, then I go pull cards for other people that did not make a donation, but I always prioritize the people who do make a donation. So but I'll be back. I hope I'll be back tomorrow. I keep trying to. I just get so busy. Okay, let's see. Checking for anything changed. Outlook and current job financial still waiting for the settlement. Okay. Yeah, let me go ahead and shuffle some cards for you, Maurice. Let me pick up some of these extras that are here too. I think that's what I had from earlier there. Okay. All right, let me do some shuffling here. See, you got this world card, Maurice. Things are going to shape up for you. You got the Emperor. Yeah, you're going to be in a strong position up ahead. You got the Ace of Wands. A lot of enthusiasm, things moving forward for you. Yeah, Maurice. So sometime, even though it feels like things might get bogged down or be going slow or whatever, You've definitely emerged from what you were dealing with in the past. Things are looking better for you. Yeah, you're going to notice as the year goes by. You've got this Nine of Pentacles. I'm relating this for you to that nice lady friend you're going to get together with in the future, because this is always showing up that there's a nice, and look at that. I'll be doing Ace of Cups. See, this is a new romance that's coming for you as things unfold in your life, because I do feel like you and this lady are both going to have already been through your own challenges, financial difficulties, different things you will have both gone through on your own, and healing you're doing, self-healing you're doing on your own, and building your lives back up again to where you're comfortable, where you feel like you can breathe, where you're not feeling so burdened or stressed or pulled down. And then the two of you cross paths, and meet each other, and then, I mean, that's going to be so nice, because you're both going to have it together. You're both going to have worked out a lot of things for yourselves in your life. See, this Knight of Pentacles, you're making your progress little by little, laying your foundation. So even if everything's not happening overnight, you are knowing that you're building a solid foundation for yourself. So things are continuing to improve, even if sometimes they feel like they're going slow. And then you have the oh, look, you got the Justice card. See, the scales of justice. This could have to do with the legal situations, things being balanced out, and you getting fair treatment. So that's a good thing there. See, you're going to have a happy love relationship, even though that's not something you've been asking about. It's just coming your way. It's like your reward after all you've been through, all the hard work you put in, all of the stresses, the challenges, the heavy burdens that you've carried on your shoulders, everything you've been going through. You keep working your way out little by little. You just keep working through it, and you're going to be rewarded with a really happy love life, and your money is going to be so much more stable. You got Seven of Pentacles here. You're planting your seeds. You're watching them grow to fruition, even if it's not time for the harvest yet. You're being patient. That ties in with this Knight of Pentacles here. You're building something for yourself that's solid and real, that's going to be long term, that's going to last for you. Because I have all along seen you in a good position financially where you're comfortable. I'm not saying necessarily you'll be rich or anything. I mean, who knows? You might buy a lottery ticket and be rich or something. But other than that, or some other unforeseen whatever, I have just seen you all along being, living a fairly prosperous, successful life, like being comfortable, because everybody's version of prosperity and success, it's individual. It's, do you feel secure? Do you feel like you have a cushion financially if you need money for something? Are you in a home that you're comfortable in? It can be a modest home, but if you make it to where you like it and you're comfortable and secure there, that's your little palace. Whatever it is what feels prosperous and successful for you personally. And I feel like you are going to have that sense within yourself as time goes by. I've just always seen you that way. You've got Six of Wands. That's making progress in your career, in your work, your projects you're working on, and feeling good about the progress. Not only that, being recognized by others around you in the workplace. I do feel your higher ups and even your coworkers, they know you're a good worker. People know that about you. They see you as being professional, good worker, you know. Um, they really do. I feel like you outshine some of the other workers around your workplace. I really do. And but you don't act like you got a big ego or anything. You just go along getting your work done. You act confident and secure and nice, and but people see you as a good quality person and a good quality worker. You got Eight of Pentacles. Once again, you got Seven of Pentacles, Eight of Pentacles, Knight of Pentacles, building a solid foundation for yourself. So, yeah, you are continuing to be on the right track, Maurice. I would just say Make sure you're getting your rest, because this is like a card of resting after being out in battle, so you can re-energize yourself to go back out into battle again when it's time. So make sure you're trying to get enough sleep, eat healthy foods, when on your day off, whatever time you have off, try to kick back and enjoy yourself and have pleasant hours of some whatever activities are nice for you and enjoyable for you. So yeah, just take care of yourself, get enough rest, because it looks like you're on the right path here. You're making progress, things are going well for you. So little by little, and you keep seeing the progress you're making as time goes by. So let's see, let me pull you some oracle cards here. See that? You've got stay optimistics. Your dreams are coming true. Don't quit right before the miracle occurs. Okay, let's get you another angel card here. You've got Angel Celeste. A happy move to a new home or place of employment is in the works. This movement will usher in positive new energy. So I don't know. I mean, you're in a workplace now that you're comfortable. You said you've been in your home for a long time. Whatever this is just happy changes for you. I would interpret that way, even if you don't go change jobs or change homes. This is happiness for you, some kind of change that brings a lot of happiness for you. Well, and the truth is, up ahead, when you and that nice lady friend meet and get together, the two of you might go and create a home someplace different from where you live right now anyway, because it's a happy change here. Outdoors, go outside. Well, you're doing this all the time in your work. Archangel Jophiel, go outside, get some fresh air and connect with nature to relieve stress and gain new creative ideas. Yeah, I don't know if you're much around nature, trees and plants, or if you're mostly in the concrete jungle at work. Maybe you need to go visit a park or something too. You've got within the next few weeks, so I don't know what that exactly is, but it's something. It says, ask your angels. Let's get you an animal card too. Giraffe. Look how beautiful those giraffes are. Visionary. Rise above earthly matters. Glide through life with grace. You are able to see the right path. Stand tall in your self-worth and love with a big heart. I'm going to get you one more, which I believe this deck's animals too. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. If I can separate them. Sometimes two come out at a time. Lion spirit. Be generous of spirit. Okay. All right. And so, anyway, I hope that helps. One last card for you. Strength. Archangel Ariel. Great inner strength. Release harsh judgments. Forgiveness and compassion. Yeah, so you're in a good place. You're in a strong situation. Things are moving along pretty good for you, Maurice. So, okay. Suing is making any settlement hard to settle. And you're welcome, Mrs. G. If I didn't say you're welcome, I may have already. I'm not sure. Chords makes sense. And you're welcome, chords. Sorry, everybody else. I really can't take any more. Just got back. Oh yeah, Yee, I did yours. Just go and scroll down until you find it. Okay. It's one of the last ones. Like right now, I'm just finishing up with Maurice's reading, so it may have been the last one. It may have been the one or two right before Maurice. I think it was chords, and then you. I'm not sure, but it's close to Maurice's. So come all the way back to the end, and you do pronounce the L, Lewin. You pronounce the L and the W? Lewin. I just signed a big lease, which put me in a bad and pay this month's rent. There's the Jewish hall. Oh, good, Maurice. You're welcome, and thank you again. And I'm going to go ahead and close it out now, everybody. I have been on here for almost 3 hours, the longest time ever, because I'm doing this in the afternoon. If this had been late at night, I would have already closed it out an hour ago. Okay, everybody. So hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. Let's see if I can make it back tomorrow. Okay. And Anyway, so yeah, so if check for me tomorrow, look for me tomorrow, and hopefully in the daytime. I want to do these in the daytime though, so be on the lookout for daytimes. I'm trying to stay away from the nighttime videos because it's been keeping me up too late at night. I need to start going to bed earlier. You're welcome, Cyber. Thank you so much. And thanks again, everyone, for your participation. Thank you very much for your donations. And I do apologize for those who did not make a donation that I didn't get to pull cards for. But I have been here just coming upon 3 hours. That's a very long time for me to be on. So if you're around tomorrow or the next day, be looking out for my videos. I am really aiming to do these in the daytime, not at nighttime if I can. And so be on the lookout for me, and hopefully I'll be able to pull some cards for you then. Okay. So, okay, everybody. So I'm going to close it out, and good day, good night, good morning, depending on where you are. And hopefully I'll be back tomorrow. I'm going to try to anyway. I'm aiming to come back tomorrow. And thanks again, everybody. It's been nice.